Hello.
Hello, Danielita.
How are you, Kakiro?
Very good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Good, good. I am in HD
H. Daniela.
for Kiela. No,
For
that sounds like a fork.
you sound like a fork, yes.
Yeah. But I'm in
And we don't. And to be honest, it's not 4K the
it's
camera, so
uh
it's 1080p.
okay, 1080. I'm
1080
in
PLA.
1080. 1080 PLA, yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to say cuz I was
Yes.
like playing a little bit around with the camera while you were
Mm-hmm.
looking for the brushes you were going
Yeah.
to use.
Did you drop it?
No.
Oh,
And I realized
what's that?
that yesterday
Yeah.
we had like automatic exposure for the camera
Okay. Yeah.
for the little webcam.
You had set it up like that. Yeah.
Well, it was I think it's like the
Default.
default
Okay.
exactly. And I changed it
Yep.
and it looks way better.
Good.
I think it looks very good.
No, good. I mean, it's your camera, so you can set it up however you want. You want
Yeah.
to make your hair look redder? Go crazy. So how are you, Danny Lira?
I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So we're doing a close up because I think we're only going to be able to paint this little bit of the painting. And I want to try to do a good job. Like good job means that I want my relationships to be right. So I do want to establish this. Can we see this, Danny?
Well, there's me. But I
Okay.
can
But
let
no,
me
no, no.
just
It's okay.
so
You can move like Space Invaders.
So I'm gonna turn off my camera for 1 second while you show that.
No, just put it up. That's totally fine.
Oh, because I didn't want to cover the foliage.
Oh no, but that's like it takes me 2 seconds to just explain.
Okay, so I moved.
Okay, so I'm very curious if I can get the relationship that kind of spans this sort of bar right here. So if we think of this as a horizontal bar, this is going to be very telling about the relationships in the painting. Like if I can get these relationships right, I think I can I'm not guaranteeing that I'm going to get the rest of the painting right, but at least I can feel that I can use this little bit of the painting to judge everything else, you know, and I think that if I do a solid job here, then that's a good foundation to do the rest of the painting, to build the rest of the painting upon. So that's why it's important for me. Aside from it being the portrait, I think there's enough variety in here that is going to give me a chance to tackle the rest of the painting like with a bit more assuredness. So we'll see how that goes. But so it's important for me to get this against, like there's going to be high contrast here. This is probably going to be like my darkest darks, which are going to be like of a reddish hue because of your hair. There's going to be a lot of like little shifts in red hue. I think the chair is going to be not challenging in the sense that it's challenging to paint a chair. Challenging because I am going to paint with a Zorn color palette. So
oh, so you decided
yes,
just Zorn.
Well, the thing is, for this that I'm going to do today, I don't think I need the bismuth yellow, which is the one that I'm going to introduce for the molding.
Oh, but no. So for the whole painting, you decided Zorn plus bismuth.
Yeah, but today we're not.
Okay,
today people can feel comfortable because even if you can't see the palette, we're going to do just Zorn color.
Okay.
Zorn color palette. So, yeah, but what I was saying is that Zorn color palette has obviously, you know, tons of limitations. And one limitation that it has is that if you want to go into the lighter values, let's say anything lighter than yellow ochre. I wonder what's the difference in value between my yellow ochre and my cad red. Yellow ochre pale and cad red. It's probably like a step and a half, maybe. I mean, bright saturated colors are so tricky to identify like their native value because the brightness and the saturation just mess with your brain.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think yellow color, yellow ochre light, which is what I have, or yellow ochre pale, is lighter than cad red, but maybe not even a step and a half. Like, I'm gonna say a step.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna venture to say a step. So, um, if I want to paint anything lighter than yellow ochre pale, and if I can't use yellow ochre to lighten up my mix because it is going to make it, I mean, it is going to impact it in the sense that it's going to put yellow in it. And maybe sometimes I don't want yellow in that mix. I'm going to have to go with my titanium white, which before, in Zorn times, Baroque times, we didn't use titanium white. We were using lead white, which is a far more transparent white. It's far warmer also. So it had its properties, but it's not quite a cooling agent as titanium white is. It's not quite as opaque, and it's not quite cooling, like so powerful cooling as titanium white is. So because titanium white is so opaque and it's so very cool, it does shift your color once you try to lighten it. And you could say, well, that's okay. I mean, if it shifts a little bit, that's fine. So let's say, what do I mean by shift? So let's say we're trying to lighten a cad red and we're trying to maintain that red orange hue. Well, when we introduce titanium white, you can't keep that red orange hue for too long, because very quickly the titanium white, the coolness and the opaqueness, the chalkiness, and the titanium white makes that cad red turn into a cooler pink. So you can't really make this particular Zorn color palette, especially with a titanium white for your white pigment. You can't, you know, make the lightening of colors when using that white maintain the hue. You can't really do that in this palette. So, what does that mean in practical terms? Why is that important in practical terms? Because if we're trying to make like this nice kind of old, this is not like a super velvety, but it's like in fact, it's actually like a cooler red in the photo. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna try to make it like a nicer, richer red. I just think it goes really nicely with like the redness that's going to be part of your hair,
Mm-hmm.
and the warmness in your lip, and then the redness here. And I think it's going to off play really nicely with the molding. Um, but the thing is, we're trying to say sunlight here.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, sunlight, even though you can obviously paint sunlight with titanium white, sunlight we usually associate with warmness.
Mm-hmm.
There's a warm temperature. The source of light is warm. Direct sunlight, if you look up, if you look at everything that's going on in nature, when you're seeing how that direct sunlight impacts the way you perceive nature, it is very much so warm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could probably say it is objectively warm,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to an overcast day. Maybe if you have a skylight, if you have north light, that light, because it's north, it means that it doesn't change, it doesn't shift. The sun actually goes past it, but you don't get like a direct sunlight and then you get the sun behind you. So it's kind of stable. It's not perfectly stable, obviously, but it's as stable as you can want from light. But if you
Mm-hmm.
have like a nice kind of crisp overcast day, silver sky, um, and you have, I mean, the sunlight is still kind of filtering through those, grayish, light grayish clouds. You get this beautiful, beautiful light, very, very cool light. Um, uh, and, that's probably the light that was mostly used in terms of trying to describe form in classical or academic terms. When you think about what type of light is represented most in painting from like ancient times, it's not really sunlight, like direct sunlight, because people couldn't paint outdoors, so that made sense. It's not artificial light. So at the time, it would have been candles, or eventually, when electricity was more ubiquitous, light bulbs. It's not quite that, because it's still very hard to paint. Maybe there were light bulbs, but painting, looking at your painting, looking at your palette, more importantly, uh, having like a very dim lit source of light, of artificial warm light, very difficult, very, very difficult. Um, so the light that was mostly used in painting, and it makes absolute sense. It was that one that could filter through a window and remain consistent, which is a very cool light. So titanium white, kind of perfect for that. If our source of light is very cool, then a white that is very, very cool, in its like inherent nature and its native sort of qualities, perfect, right? But if you're trying to paint sunlight, uh, and you're introducing as your most powerful lighting agent, you're introducing this white that actually makes everything cooler and cooler and cooler. Well, it's a little bit harder to communicate that warmness, right? That's a sacrifice that is kind of easy to identify when you're looking and judging your palette, more importantly. So we have to try to work around it. We take a palette that is, that has a very cool color, very chalky color, very opaque color, with a ton of like covering power, like titanium white. We have an earth yellow. I mean, it is warmish, but it doesn't it doesn't take away the fact that it's a natural earth yellow. It's earthy. So by definition, it's going to be far more um, kind of grounded, far more mute than let's say bismuth yellow or cadmium yellow or any other yellow that you use, Windsor yellow, whatever yellow you use. We have a cad red, which is going to be our source not only of saturation but of warmness, of true warmness. And we have um, an ivory black, which in comparison to other blacks, yes, it is warmer. Mars black and ivory tend to be the warmest. The richest one being ivory black, because it's not quite as matte. It's not quite as dead-ish as Mars black, but it's very warm when treated transparently. As soon as you add white to it, you get like cooler blues. So you can actually understand how that black kind of bridges the gap, may bridge the gap, especially when being mixed with titanium white, from coolness to warmness. But our palette really isn't super, super warm, and that's kind of my point. So it kind of defeats the purpose that we're using this palette to try and paint direct sunlight. There's probably far better ways to paint direct sunlight. But I've always said this, like, Zorn color palette is not great when you use it, with something that doesn't really push it. When everything just kind of falls into place and you do a very, let's say, earthy gray painting, it's like, yes, perfect palette. Zorn is amazing. No, I think the Zorn color palette is at its best when you make it, when you are kind of forcing it to try and paint, to try and describe something that is beyond its nature, beyond its capabilities. And that's why when that happens, when you realize that the painting kind of lies beyond the gamut that is possible with a Zorn color palette, that's when we don't say like, oh, that's it. We have nothing, like we can't do anything. No, no, no. That's precisely when you say, okay, that's when my job starts. Like when the job of the color, reaches its limits, that's when the job of the painter starts. And that's when you can say, I could pick up the mantle from here. It's my job to then create relationships in a painting that maybe, yes, if you compare that painting to a painting painted with a palette that is suited for warmness, sure, there's going to be an enormous difference between the two. But who cares about that? Like, paintings are not meant to be compared with each other. Paintings are like universes in and of themselves. So whatever works here is meant to be like the perfect relationships that construct this painting, this particular painting, solely this painting. So we don't have to worry about other colors or other paintings or other ways to do something. That's for other people to do. But if we chose these particular variables, it means that we are going to push these variables to make them work in this painting. So I think that that's the challenge for today, to make something that's inherently earthier, and that where my lightning agent, where my most powerful light that is, I'm obviously going to go to it to make things lighter, and especially if I need anything lighter than, and that's why I said my yellow ochre pale, because that's the color that would follow in terms of lightness, after white. There's going to be a definite and very obvious effect of coolness in the relationships that you can mix. So just wanted to say that before we start, just so that people understand what we can do, but also what we can't do. And, it doesn't matter that these are things that we can't do. We're going to try to make the best, even if there are things that are kind of beyond our reach.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's get to painting then.
Mm-hmm.
So, Frank.
Should we say hi?
I mean, yes, regretfully, I guess.
So,
Yes.
Ricard was saying hello, Danny and Nico.
Hello.
Hey, Ricard, how are you? Patricio Juárez dice hola, Dani y Nico, ¿cómo van? Hola,
Buenas
Patricio.
tardes.
Muy
Patricio.
bien, muy bien. ¿Cómo está Patricio? Marcelo Peralta was saying hello, Danny and Nico and Ricard. Oops, and Patricio too. Hey, Marcelo.
Very nice, Marcelo, with the, if you come in second or third, you have to say hi to everyone. So,
Of course, yeah.
yeah. To
Leah.
go around saying hi, kissing all your, aunts and uncles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Liad was saying hello.
Hey, Liad.
Liad. Shannon Vaught was saying hello, Danny and Nico. So excited to catch my first live.
No
I
way.
always watch this after they've been posted. Love your videos.
Oh,
that's
that's
awesome,
awesome.
Shannon.
Thank you, Shannon.
And welcome. Remember, Shannon, I think you've heard us say this in the videos, but now that you're alive, if you have any questions,
Now that you're alive,
Zombie
Shannon. That's how I met her. That's how I knew her.
We'll be super happy to answer any question you have. Elaine Shukri was saying morning all, and thanks Liat for the Discord notification.
Oh, thank you, Liat. Very, as always, very diligent, very, very kind.
And hi, Elaine.
Hey, Elaine. Danny,
What?
like in those family reunions, were you okay with saying hi to everyone, like doing the
Yeah.
round, saying hi to everyone?
You know me, so yeah.
You probably say,
I do that.
oh, I hated it.
I do that
I
when
still don't like it.
I do that when I go to your mom's
Yeah,
place.
you'd make the rounds. You're like
Yeah.
a politician.
No,
Have you seen me? I'm like, hey,
No, 'cause
I do like a
just want to-
general sort of wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hated it. I remember
No, I don't.
when I was little, like if my parents had like somebody downstairs in my house, and they would always we would be in our pajamas, like they couldn't care, but they would call us down to say hello
But
to
I think
anyone.
in that case it's different because it's like you don't really know them.
Yeah, but that's what damaged me.
Yeah, but
That's how that's what I associate with saying hi.
Yeah, but I've been there when I was a kid. And They
Yeah.
were like, say hi. They're like, oh, hi.
Yeah, but
So
I had
you're
to,
the little daughter, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember when you were 2. Do you remember? Blah, blah, blah.
I know.
And you're
Kill
just
me.
like smiling and
I know. I
wanting
want to go
to-
back to watching TV.
Yeah,
What the hell am I
exactly.
doing here?
no, but nowadays
Pick it up, lady.
I enjoy it. For example, if I go to your mom's house
Yeah.
or my grandma's house or whatever, and there's like
Yeah.
a reunion of people, I really like to say hi to each one.
Oh, jeez. I mean, you know me. I say hi to everyone too. Also.
Yeah. No, I enjoy that.
Yeah. Or even like goodbyes. I'm like, okay. I said hello. I ticked off that box. But for the goodbye, it could be like a general goodbye. Like, thank you all so much. Very generous for the invitation. Thank you.
I would say I
Thank you.
enjoy
Goodbye. Thank you.
I enjoy more the hello than the goodbye.
Mm.
Because sometimes I mean, if everyone's just living at the same time,
Oh, perfect.
it's like crowded and everyone's like
No, you
crossing
don't have
each
to.
other.
Yeah, you don't have to say anything.
But again, I'm still super fine
I know.
with saying
No,
bye to
I
everyone.
never liked it. I don't know. I don't know what that says about a person. Antisocial? No, probably not.
No, because you say hi as a global hi,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then you start a conversation with everyone, so it's not like you're antisocial.
No, which
I
is
would
which
say
is
it's more than you don't like to spend time saying hi.
with people.
For you, it's like I'm just here. So
Yeah.
hi everyone, and let's just start talking.
Yeah, and usually if it's my mother's house, it's like my sisters and their partners. So,
I have
I
to
mean,
say it sounds maybe cheesy,
mm,
but I like the closeness of saying hi to
like the
everyone.
contact.
Well, not like contact, because it's not like I'm hugging or like
Well, but
kissing everyone. But
we Latin Americans usually kiss.
yeah, no, but I like to see people like face to face when I say hi to them.
Oh,
So like,
I
and
mean,
I do
I'm
that
not
with.
looking at the wall when I say hi.
Well, you look
You want
to
you
all the
want
living room and
closeness.
you say hi.
You want to feel their breath.
And like, oh hi, how are you?
You
How's
wanna
this thing going?
touch
Like,
their nose.
no, like asking each one of those how they are. Like, hey, how are you? How's this thing that we've been talking about going on? Or yeah, I don't know. I like that.
Oh my God, you're already establishing like 10 conversations at the beginning.
But you know me, because it's like, oh, it's long time no see.
Yeah.
So I genuinely enjoy
It's like, okay, we
having
saw
like
each
this
other yesterday.
one-on-one time.
Yeah.
So, your mom was saying, hi, Nicolás. Hi, Danny.
Hey,
Hola,
Mom.
Olguita.
Hey, Mom.
¿Cómo
Mom is
estás,
like, oh.
Olguita?
No, I think my mother and probably my mom. My dad wouldn't like it if we didn't go. My mom, I think, would be okay, more okay. I mean, no. She would always want us to say hello. Like we were always like super respectful. I feel. Like
No, but I feel bad.
it's
I mean,
very bratty if you don't say hello.
yeah, that's
Like I don't like if
Yeah.
my kid. You know me how I am with someone.
no,
Like
I
say
don't.
hello, say like.
No, and I
You
wouldn't.
get in, you go in anywhere, go say hello.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be okay if
Turned
I
into my
don't
dad.
say hello. Like I feel weird. I remember sometimes we were not living together, but I went to your mom's house.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Oh no, she's watching TV." But I wanted to say hi, but I didn't say hi loud
Yeah.
because I wasn't going to go upstairs to say hi.
Yeah.
So sometimes I was like, "Hi, Olguita," but
I
like
mean,
in a super shy
yeah, but that's
voice.
like if we got home and it's just like 7 a.m.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, my mom's in bed. I mean,
No,
you
and
could say hi
sometimes
to
it
my
was
mom in
like
bed. She doesn't
7
care.
Sometimes it was like 7 p.m. or,
Or like,
something like
yeah.
that. And you were like,
Or
no,
she was
she's
like-
just like laying in her bedroom. But I have to be honest, I felt weird
Yeah.
because I felt disrespectful.
Yeah, she mentioned that.
Even though I was like in and I tried to say hi and I know that everything was okay.
You know, my mom
I
never holds
feel-
a grudge, but she always resented you for that. She
Mhm.
remembers those times
Mhm.
that you never went upstairs and
Yeah,
said
that
hello.
she was sleeping.
Yeah,
and
she was like,
she wanted me to.
I'm not going to
wake
say
her
anything
up.
just to see if she comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
she told me that in
no, but I have
tears.
to be like completely honest. I feel like disrespectful.
Well, I
It's
mean,
like
you
I
were.
feel weird. But
I mean, well, that's the weirdness that comes with actual disrespect.
mhm.
But I think my mom has gotten better. I don't know if she's ever forgiven you, but
Nicolas, your jokes are just
painful
like
to hear,
no,
I'm
no.
sure.
You just like stretch them
Yeah,
and
like a
you
dough.
go and go and go.
Like a
yeah.
dough, yeah.
Melcocha last.
Yeah, you could have gone and gone and gone upstairs to say hello. Didn't make the effort.
You know, I said Melcocha
Yeah.
because I was wishing so bad.
You want that in
I
your
love
trip?
it. I love it. Yeah, and I
Oh.
was like I was used to eating melcocha a lot when I went to visit my grandparents,
Yeah. And
Well-
you were 4?
or 10
Yeah.
or 12 or
Okay.
whatever age.
Yeah.
I always loved that and caña.
Okay.
Like caña de azúcar, pedacitos de caña.
Yeah.
Like little bits of caña. I don't know how to say
Sugar
that.
cane?
Sugar cane, yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought that maybe in the road I would see someone selling
Melcocha not?
melcocha
Yeah, not
or
really. That
No,
that
but
kind of died, I feel.
you know what? The thing is that I traveled by air.
Okay,
And I
that's
was
going to be
trying to-
difficult to spot the people in the road that sell
No,
melcocha.
and I was trying to remember that
You have
the
to have good
places
eyes.
the places we bought melcocha
Mhm.
were
Miles away
in
down.
the La Línea,
Yeah.
so
So,
in the
yeah.
road.
So yeah, you're
So,
far from there.
Yeah. So I'm craving it.
Oh my god, it's not good. You know that's not good, right?
No, it's a candy. I mean, it's a sweet.
It's not even candy. It's like one of the sweetest things ever.
One of the best things ever.
No.
It's so good.
It's like for people that are like, what would be like a taffy maybe? It's like a taffy.
Yes, but it's
It's
like
like a sugarcane taffy.
like a homemade taffy. 'Cause
Yeah.
I think that
But
like
made out of
I
sugarcane?
associate taffy with being more like industrial production.
I know, of course,
like
but
super,
this is
a
like,
little bit more artificial. But this one's
Yeah.
like
would you say it's
they
like,
just like
it's like probably
roll them.
caramel, sugarcane, and that's it, I guess?
Let's see. I'm gonna see the.
I
recipe.
actually don't know what goes into melcocha.
Um.
I think it's got to be caramel. Does it have any?
So it says
Like,
1 cup of water,
yeah,
2
maicena
cups
tiene?
of
No.
sugar,
Yeah, sugar.
4
So caramel.
teaspoons.
Four
No.
teaspoon- Okay.
¿Cómo se llama? La
What?
spoon que no es de ti?
Tablespoon.
Tablespoon.
Yeah.
4
La
tablespoons
spoon que no es de ti.
of butter.
Butter. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, to like
No, but
stretch
I
it.
mean, I think this one's more.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
Yeah, because
I
this
don't
one
think
has like
traditionally-
vanilla extract, and I
No,
don't think
stop
that's
it.
like the
Well,
OG. No.
I don't know. So put traditional.
No.
Put like traditional. My mother
Melcocha.
probably knows.
Well, you know, this que traditional, tradicional.
Yeah. Don't put traditional melcocha.
Melcocha, traditional receta.
Yeah. Very nice.
No, I was gonna say that my grandmother, the mom of
Mhm.
my mom, the mother of my mom,
Okay. Grandma on your mother's side.
yeah, she used to
Make melcocha.
make melcocha, yeah, at
Very
her
nice.
house when she had a stone things in her kitchen.
Stone things in her kitchen, like
Como
tables,
en el-
like
no, como
kitchen
en el,
tops.
el lavadero.
Oh, okay. So that she would stretch it there because it's very
Exactly.
cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mm. Dice. No.
Olgis, ¿tú estás ahí? Olgis, ¿tú te sabes la receta de la melcocha? ¿Cómo se hace una melcocha, Olguita? Una melcocha de lavadero.
A ver, espera, pero melcocha colombiana. Es que aparecen distintas melcochas que no son melcochas. No son la melcocha de la que estoy hablando. Pero yo creo que es
Suena-
como panela.
Panela, sí.
O sea, panela. I
Pues
think
que
it's
sabe a
like.
panela.
How do you call panela?
Oh,
Because
but
I think
it's-
we were talking in.
Yeah,
English.
but I don't know. It's a sugarcane block.
It says it's the product. I'm gonna translate as I go.
Okay.
It's a product from very concentrated honey
Okay.
and very hot honey. That you pour into cold water. No, but that's not.
I love that you start reading. I love this version of Danny. That's like, everyone pay attention. Pay attention. And you have no idea what you're about to read.
So
Danny, it has to be like somewhere.
no,
in
because
there.
I know, because I've seen like places where they just like put it in a stick and they stretch it, and then
Yeah.
they twist it again and stretch it and
Yeah?
stretch it. But this one,
Yeah.
the recipe I'm seeing is like little bits, like little bowls of melcocha.
Okay.
So-
No. So let's wait and see if we don't have to answer this.
Oh, but this one says panela,
Yeah.
water,
Yeah.
and some drops of vanilla extract.
Oh, so maybe it does have vanilla.
It says optional, uh, cinnamon powder,
No, doesn't taste like
lemon,
cinnamon. No, it doesn't taste like lemon.
and this one maybe.
What?
A tiny spoon, like a teaspoon of aguardiente,
No, I'm sure.
instead of vanilla extract.
No, I was never drunk off
No, but this one's weird because it says like
Melcocha.
ralladura de limón, so not at all.
No, what is this? It's too complicated. I just want the recipe for the melcocha that like stuck in your teeth and you think you needed dentures.
No, but don't say that because I'm just dying here.
No, but that's way too sweet, Danny.
No,
It's, like,
not
good,
for me.
Good when you're like 7.
Not for me. No, that's perfect for me. And I don't like the one that breaks. I like the one
No.
that sticks in your
What?
teeth.
Melcocha doesn't break.
Yeah, because there's like drier ones.
No,
Yeah,
that's
I remember.
not right.
I remember.
It has to be
In
caramel
the
like.
in the road they had like the 2 varieties.
What?
And I was like I could spot the melcochas I liked. Sometimes my mom was like, "Oh, you can see they're selling melcochas." And I was like, "Nope. It's a sunny day and they're not melting, so they're not the ones I like."
I don't know. I don't think I ever ate melcocha that was not like stringy and caramel like and
Because look, this one,
very sticky.
if you could maybe turn around, I know
No.
that.
No, very difficult. Today I'm like super.
Yeah. So, and I remember that I found melcochas once in the supermarket.
I mean, I'm sure you can still
Didn't
find
got
it.
them. Big regret. But yeah.
Yeah, but I think they're too sweet.
Let's see. Juan Delgado was asking, "Are you a couple?" Yes,
Yes.
we are.
Danny and my hand.
Yeah. And the Photoshop hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been a couple for 6 years. A little bit more than 6 years. So, yeah. So, I don't know if your mom's here.
No, she checks in. She's like your mom. She checks in and she's like, okay.
Julia Tovar.
Oh, maybe Julia knows.
Yeah. Sí. La Julia decía, "Hola UPL, llegué tempranito." No, mentira. Y dice, "Estoy leyendo que la tradicional también es herencia de España y no tiene azúcar. Es toda a base de panela y los ingredientes son panela, vainilla, mantequilla y agua." Por eso, y lo que yo te digo, esa fue la que yo leí y si no tenía esencia de vainilla, supongo que en esa época, como decía ahí, se le echaba una cucharadita de aguardiente.
Es que se me hace muy sofisticado eso de vainilla.
Por eso esencia de vainilla creo que es como más de ahora.
A mí solo me sabía como a panela y caramelo, la
¿Sí?
verdad.
Tenía esa tirita de caramelo. Uy, deliciosa, ¿no? No.
Porque además era de 2 colores. Y supongo que esos 2
Con una
colores
rayita. Era como
de pronto es el caramelo y la, no
Sí.
sé, y la
melcocha.
y la panela, como así enrollados.
Es que sí, porque eso lo ponen en un palito y lo empiezan a estirar y a estirar y a estirar, solo la melcocha. Y luego le añaden la tirita y la estiran. Por eso cuando lo giran la tirita queda como separada.
Sí.
Mira. No puedes mirar.
No puedo mirar.
Uy, no, y estoy viendo una cantidad de panela de melcocha estirada.
Uno, ¿cómo le explica panela? Julia, explique panela a nuestros internacionales. Porque es que uno que le dice, ¿a qué sabe la panela? No, pues a panela, no sé.
Encontré una página que dice La Melcocha de Luciano.
¿Y
Y
por qué
dice-
vamos a confiar en Luciano?
Porque tiene la imagen y se ve que Luciano
No sé.
hace melcocha tradicional. Dice, uy, es que está un píxel. En una olla sobre fuego moderado, revuelva el agua con la mantequilla y el azúcar hasta que se disuelva.
Pero a mí todo lo que
Siga
tiene...
cocinando a fuego lento sin revolver hasta que unas gotas de un vaso, ¿qué? Hasta que unas gotas de un vaso de agua fría formen
No, no, chao.
una
No.
niebla suave quebradiza.
No, no, no. Esto es como direcciones en un pueblo.
Pues, pero
¿Dónde es
así
esa
es que,
casa? ¿Usted va a la tienda de Doña Martina?
y te aseguro que este señor, ya se
Es
me
la
olvidó el
deliciosa.
nombre, es la rica,
Sí,
sí.
la hace increíble. Pero es que hasta que las gotas de un vaso hagan como una niebla fina. Ah, gracias. Bueno, gracias. Hasta luego.
Sí.
No,
Em,
esas recetas.
sí,
Pues
pero
son
bueno.
increíbles. O sea,
No,
eran más de, o sea, como lo explicaba un miembro de la familia al otro y no, y
pero es
no
muy lindo
como un
porque,
chef.
sí, pero es muy lindo porque, digamos, me acuerdo ese soufflé de atún,
El de mi mamá,
ajá,
sí, es muy rico.
que es de la familia de tu mamá, la receta, y yo me acuerdo cuando se la pedí a tu mamá,
Mm,
que me dijo como 2 panes de 5 centavos
sí,
o 2 panes de yo no sé qué. Me dijo que así decía y tu mamá como que hizo la anotación como no, es que dice así, yo lo que uso es tal tipo de pan o tanta cantidad de pan, pero es muy lindo porque pues la receta supongo la tenían anotada, era para hacer, a ellos no les importaba como que se leyera como una receta de chef, sino
exacto, sí.
pues,
Era,
¿cómo me acuerdo de qué pan tengo que usar? Pues es el pan de 5 centavos. So let's keep saying hi.
yeah.
Um,
Or we can
Edgar
have this very abstract conversation about Melcocha.
Melcocha. Oh, and Melcocha
Uh-huh.
looks very similar to the underpainting.
Do you think maybe that's why you have it in your brain?
No, I have it in my brain since I knew that I was gonna go visit my grandma.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No.
Edgar Otoniel dice muy buenas tardes. Hola
Don
Edgar, ¿qué
Edgar,
tal? Darían Gallardo dice hola a todos. Hola Darían, ¿qué
Garian
tal?
Gallardo.
XOXOS Ray 2 was saying
Mm,
hello.
hello.
Hey XOXOS Ray 2.
Mm. You're like saying hi to like a droid.
Please respect
The droid.
XOXOS Ray 2.
Callum, please respect Callum.
Yeah. Mossy was saying hello, Danny and Nico. Hey, Mossy. Briley Moreno was saying good afternoon, OPL.
Briley,
Hey,
Danny showed
Briley.
me your portrait,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah.
that you're painting. Very nice.
Yeah, yeah,
Good
yeah.
job, dude. Very, very nice.
We saw it last night, I think.
Last night
I
in
was
bed.
checking.
I
Yeah.
mean, the in bed thing has nothing to do with our appreciation of it.
No, but I was checking my DMs and I found that you sent that.
Yeah, very nice, dude.
Yeah,
Good
very,
job.
very nice. Jeff Akoff was saying, Hola Nico y Dani. Hope everyone, is having a great week.
We should know how to say hi to Jeff in Dutch, I feel.
Mm,
He's always he's made the effort.
no, but also, I think it's because they know Spanish, because
Well, they've traveled through South America, but that's why I say like we should be able to
Aló, aló, aló. I
yeah,
don't
but
know.
that sounds very hello.
Aló.
That sounds like yeah, that's hi, but it's very boring.
Mm, so,
Like Jeff, how do you say like what is up? What is up, Jeff? How's it going, Jeff?
oe got it. I don't know if that's.
No. Oi, got head. That sounds something that Elaine Shukri would hear on the street, and she would be like, "Let's cross this to the other side."
Let's see how it sounds.
No, but we don't. Is that the expression, or you just like translated it?
Just translating
No,
it to make
no.
it
There's got to
worse.
be like a better expression, though.
Mm,
What did you put? Like, what is up?
yeah, what is up?
Yeah, but what's up? Like, you wouldn't be able to translate that in Spanish.
No.
¿Qué está arriba?
That would be amazing.
Oh, ¿qué está arriba, Daniela, Nicolas? ¿Qué está arriba?
That would be. I would be.
Oh, I would love it.
Yeah, I would love it. So.
I would try to popularize it.
No, but I mean, if you do the translate from what is up from English to Spanish, it
Yeah.
says ¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué
¿Qué
pasa?
pasa, Nico?
It's okay, but it's a little aggressive. ¿Qué pasa?
No, but you're not gonna say it like that.
But you
Because
don't
if you
say.
say "¿Qué pasa, Daniel?" I'm like,
Yeah, no,
what?
I think something's wrong.
Yeah.
¿Qué pasa, perro?
No, that's like no. Let's see if Jeff said something. Mm, eh, Juan Delgado dice prima. ¿Quién? ¿De quién?
Fijo, estaban diciendo, está pintando a la
Prima.
y Juan Delgado, prima.
Uh,
No, mi amor, pero dame
Marcial was
contexto.
saying, do I hear Dutch? Hoi got head. So maybe I wasn't that bad.
That sounds like vaguely not
And
right.
Marcial was saying, Alice is good. Alice is God.
Alex
know
is
that.
God. My brother would love that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know. I feel what you're saying is kind of dirty. Vaguely
Alice is
dirty.
God?
No, the other one.
I don't even remember what it is.
Yeah, better not. Vaguely dirty.
Oi got head. Oi
Yeah.
got head.
Yeah, nope.
Oi got head.
I think you're saying it again and again, and it's getting worse.
So let's keep saying hi. Cody Winicky was saying
hey,
hello.
Cody.
I don't know how to say that.
Oof.
Beaster looks great. Se escribe bistre.
Oh, bistre.
Bistre?
Yeah, I think that's how you say
And what
it.
is it?
The chair? The something?
You're trying to guess.
No.
No.
Boy got head.
A brownish yellow pigment made from the soot of burnt wood.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the chair.
I mean,
It's
chairs used to be
synonym.
painted with that.
Synonyms.
Cinnamon.
Simonon. Nicholas Mijarovich who's saying hello. Hey, Nicola. How are you?
We also need a hello in... Is Nicola Croatian or...
I think it's Croatian. They're Croatian, yeah. Because I know that there's someone from Croatia.
Yeah?
And I forgot the... No.
Oh,
I'm not trying... No, because I don't want to guess.
That's so disrespectful.
SQKZ
Okay.
was sending peas emojis. Hello,
Like
SQ...
peas? Like peas and rice?
No.
Oh.
Like peas in love.
Oh, there we go.
So, hi, SQKZ. Adam M was saying good morning, 6 a.m. here.
Oof.
In Oseta.
Like Australia, maybe?
Oz?
Yeah. Aussies.
Oz?
Aussies.
Looking forward to seeing this one progress.
I'm looking forward to it too. It's difficult. It's going to be difficult. Let's see.
Jody M.
Who's that?
Hey, Jody. How are you?
Who is that? The sculptress?
The sculptress, yeah.
How's the sculpture going, Jody?
Jody was saying, I made sure to be here this afternoon exactly for this conversation regarding today's palette. Oh, I thought regarding
regarding
Melcocha.
Melcocha. Yeah, you
Yeah.
got me excited about that.
Learning so much always, was saying Jody.
Thank you, Jody.
Nicholas Mijarovich was saying, can anyone please explain how one would use Discord for following stuff about OPL? I'm new to Discord and have no idea how it works. Haha.
Ooh, Leah, that's all you. You could ask that question in Discord, which is actually a cool thing. So any doubt that you have about Discord, you could just ask in Discord. And there's going to be somebody there that can help you out.
No, because I think that maybe they're asking because they can't join the Discord.
Oh,
so
then
if
you
you're
got to
saying
talk
like
to Liad.
the way to answer your Discord questions
That's all Liad.
about how to join is to ask by Discord.
Yeah,
so.
that's Liad's domain.
Uh, so maybe you can, because they were saying, is there a link or subscription or something? So maybe you can answer a little
Yeah,
bit more
so
why.
Liad, so we're saying Liad because Liad set this up for us, but I also have to say that he set this up for like you
For
guys,
the
I think,
community,
for the
yeah.
community. He's super, super kind in doing this because honestly, Danny and I, like, we both do like this, but we both do other things. Like, for example, Danny right now is working. Before this, she was working on her own pieces, and I have to do the rewards for the book. Before that, we were like setting everything up for the book. So we're constantly having to do other stuff, and if it's not about art stuff, then my kids are here every week. Like they're here 1 week, and then they're 1 week at their mother's. So when they're here, it's also moment that you have to either go and buy something for them or help them out with their homework, or there's always something like you have to do. So honestly, we're a little like short on time to be super like diligent about looking over a Discord. Many people that have Discords that they take care of is because they have their Discords are part of like patrons, let's say, and people are paying money to be part of a Discord. But since we don't charge for pretty much anything we do, aside from like workshops that are done through other people or
Hmm.
institutions,
Or the paintings we sell.
or the paintings we sell,
Or the
that's
pieces we sell.
yeah,
Let's say.
exactly, please, yes, or the works that we sell, which is like the way that we try to finance what we do. Yeah, so because we don't charge for anything like that, we also know that we would feel guilty if we were charging for something that we couldn't really be like just maintaining constantly, like
Hmm.
either Danny or myself just like communicating constantly with the community.
Yeah, because we like to be super disciplined with the things we say we're gonna do.
Yeah,
So that's why we didn't create a Discord.
yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
having said that, Leah
Yes.
did a wonderful thing, which is have set up a space so that the people that may intersect you know, their lives through our channel, which is something pretty cool because that's how we've met like a ton of people. They
Mm-hmm.
have also like a space if they want to talk about what they're working or what, I don't know, life, what they're doing. I don't know. However, whatever, Discord is good for, which is a ton of things. So he set that up. So even though I think I am also an admin, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that entails.
No, and I'm gonna say, I think you lost your access to the Discord.
He kicked me out,
No,
Liad?
no, no, you,
Oh
you,
my
you.
God, Liad.
Because I remember last
So
time
not
you were
cool.
like, "Am I in the group?" And I was like, "Nicolas, yes, you're an admin."
Yeah, I
And you
don't
were
know.
like, "I have no idea," because I opened my Discord and I don't have that username or that image.
Yeah, so
So
when I
maybe
was setting
something.
up the Discord for the AI stuff for
Mm-hmm.
Midjourney, I thought the Discord that I would have would be with my email, with my just regular email, personal email. So I set the Midjourney one, and then it showed me like the discords that I belong to on the left, and it was one of Kenyo, I feel, from years ago. It has to be years ago, and the Midjourney one, and I was like, where's the OPL one? So I was
And you
like,
were like, "Was I even part of it?" And I was like, "Nicolas, you're an admin."
yeah,
And you were
so
like, "No, that can't be." And I showed you, and you were like, "Oh my god,
yeah, so
how did I created that account?"
yeah, I have no idea how I logged into that thing because I tried my other emails, like the ones I have for OPL and another one that I had for like a website, and none of them are active in Discord.
Oh, and Liad was saying, "I didn't kick Nicolas out." No, no,
Oh,
no, no.
it's all
It's
you, Liat.
no. It of course it's a
All
joke.
you.
It was funny because I was like, "Nicolas, I mean, you are in. You are an admin."
I don't think so.
But
I
yeah,
think there was a coup to take me out. It's Game of Thrones,
yeah. But
real
all
life.
of this to say, Nicola, that
Liat is your man.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go through me, you'll realize that I can't even log into Discord. I don't even have that like clarity as to how I logged into Discord for the OPL one. I don't really know.
The mystery.
Yeah, I wonder what that user, who's that user? A loser.
Javier Ugarte dice, hola Dani y Nico, hoy en modo tenis. Felicitaciones por Galán, un partidazo.
Ah, ganó el colombiano, sí.
Ayer, ¿no?
En el US Open,
Sí,
sí.
sí, sí.
Sí, sí, sí.
Nicolás Mijarovic.
Pero no sé si habrá jugado hoy otra vez y ganó otro partido.
No creo.
Yo tampoco.
Creo que juegan estos días, pero no. A ver. Dice ayer
Sí.
y mañana.
Ah, listo.
Sí.
Bueno, mañana solo hay una cosa, que es el partido de Liverpool.
Y no, mañana hay otra cosa muy importante.
Solo una cosa.
So tomorrow.
Liverpool plays.
Yeah.
It's a gift of life to have
And
like a
it's someone's
midweek game.
birthday.
Yep, I don't know. Anyone in Liverpool, maybe?
Yeah. So tomorrow is. Oh, but that's awesome because we could.
Oh, we are watching the game.
Of course we are, but we
Yes.
could eat pizza while
That
singing
sounds
happy
like
birthday.
sounds like a plan.
It sounds like an amazing plan for a birthday.
Sounds like a good birthday.
if
for
I
me.
could say that.
Well, you
I mean,
can.
it's not
It's my
mine.
birthday, but
Yeah.
you can say whatever you want.
No, but I know you.
It's my birthday, though.
I know you, and I know what you
Please,
enjoy.
it's my birthday.
Robin Sita
Robin Cito.
was saying, "Hey, had a SpongeBob ad before the video started today. Oh my god.
Multiverse. Everything is just starting to fall into place. The bigger plan.
That's perfect. Perfect, Robin Sita. They just know us so well. So well. So well.
Ah.
Chapulín Colorado dice, hola, el tema de ayer de las abejas me hicieron recordar cuando más de 80 me picaron.
What?
Pisé el panal que estaba en el suelo entre hierba por accidente.
No,
Me dejaron
pero,
como sloth de la película Goonies.
pero Chapulín, ¿cómo no? ¿Cómo va a
Chapulín
pisar
quedó
un
colorado.
panal? Uy, qué mal, Dani, pero estuvo bien.
Ay, Chapulín.
Pero ¿cómo va a pisar un panal?
Oye, y pregunta seria.
¿Sí?
No
¿Porque
es,
está vivo?
no es como peligroso.
¿Un panal en el piso?
No, pues sí, obvio es peligroso. Como que a uno lo piquen muchas.
Sí, te puedes morir. 100% te puedes morir.
O sea, supongo no, sé que uno tiene que ir
Creo
al
que él no
hospital
murió.
de
Sí, si
una.
supones que murió,
No,
estoy
estaba diciendo que
especulando. No
supongo
sé.
que a uno lo deben tratar como con
Como un shock
como con
anafiláctico de
exacto,
pronto.
sí.
No sé, nos puede decir.
Chapulín, por favor, más detalles.
Sí, como o un antihistamínico como de
No.
para caballos. Le
Y
tienen que
picadas
poner a
en
uno.
donde todo el cuerpo, me imagino.
Solo la pierna.
No.
Solo la planta del pie.
Ay, no, terrible.
No, sí, dice que sí quedó como el de Goonies. Sí, bastante.
Ay, no. Sarah Basari was saying hi.
Sarah.
Hey, I don't know if that's the way to do the pronunciation.
Oh, what is the
Zehra.
Oh, yeah, it's not
Zara.
Sarah.
Zara.
Yeah, it's not Sarah like the song Sarah, but it's close.
Marco Pinta
Mhm.
dice, hola Nico, hola Dani, les oigo / veo mientras también pinto.
Qué
Gran
bueno,
momento.
Marco.
Yo quiero saber, ¿es Marco Pinta porque Marco
Porque Marco
¿Pinta?
escucha.
o es el apellido?
O porque es como, uy,
No,
Marco
pero
es muy pinta.
si fuera el apellido sería muy chévere. Yo me acuerdo un profesor de mi colegio
Ujú.
de geometría
Sí.
de apellido Angulo, pero pues la
Mm.
gente decía Ángulo,
Mm.
entonces
Uy, sí. Ujú.
la vida desde que él nació dentro del seno de su
puso
familia
Le puso mal
ya
la
se
tilde.
sabía.
Desde que él nació tuvo una mala tilde.
Borg 00.
Mm.
So Monique was saying hi Danny and Nicolás.
Hey, Monique.
Hey Monique, how are you? Trini Roy Key Reyes was saying hi family. The painting is going great.
Thank you.
God bless everyone watching the stream.
Oh, very nice. Not religious,
and
but
they
I
were saying
appreciate that.
welcome. Lucho Hurtado
Uy,
was
casi Lucho
saying,
Díaz.
if you don't say hi to everyone, that's the best way to get yelled out. Haha. When
Oh
you
yeah,
go
in my
to a
family. Yeah, in my family, there was no way you could get away with that.
But I think that happens when you're a kid. Because, I mean, nowadays you say hi. It's just your way of saying hi.
Yeah, but it's my family. With your family, I don't do that. Your family, I make the rounds.
Yeah.
I never, ever, ever not say hi to anyone.
Mhm.
Even if like it's people that I don't know, it's like, oh, this is the mother of, and I'm like, hey, hi.
Liad was saying, Nicolas,
Yes, Liat.
Craig Mullins is
Oh.
one of the guests in the town hall meeting tomorrow.
Oh, this is tomorrow. Oh, thank you
but
for
I don't know
reminding
if
me.
that's like the time because
Oh,
of Liverpool.
Liat, could you? Oh, that was in midday, right?
Because Liverpool is 2 p.m.
Shit, yeah, it's 2 p.m. So, Liat, could you do me a favor? Maybe in through Danny's or through mine, like DM.
Oh, but I have my phone here.
Could you send me the link for the invite for the sign up?
Yeah. So I guess that Liad knows that, but just in case, the Instagram's down there.
Just want to plug your Instagram, Danny.
Of course not.
Don't be so transparent about it.
Yeah, I
please.
want to.
Please.
Yeah.
Oof.
You know, if
everything is
sends
a competition.
something, I'm not gonna show it to you, even if tomorrow's your birthday. Cause you're
It's a present. I would consider it.
no. Gonna give you the present of my
Got
silence.
your present right here. Oh my God! Don't tempt
The
me, Danny.
present of my absence.
Don't tempt. Like again, start saying
Nah.
bad things.
No, I know you're dumb, but I know you love me and having me around.
Of course I do.
Marcelo-
Sporadically. Yes.
Marcelo Peralta was saying the tough part is that I have some relatives that demand from every young member that we ask for their blessing.
Ay, la
It's an
bendición,
old
como-
school respect thing that I feel weird about it.
Oh, like in here we say in Colombia it's like la bendición, like
So it's like, hello, can you give me your blessing? I don't get it. Like, because they were saying ask for their blessing.
so I would only see friends of mine that would do this with their parents or with their family. Like if they saw their father or mother, they would say first la bendición, and then their father or mother they would bless them.
but
bless
they
them
would
back.
like bless, like
So
do
they
the
would
cross.
ask for blessing,
Hacer
and then
la
your
cruz?
parents would no, they would just say like Dios te bendiga o la bendición or yeah, they would just repeat that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you're asking your parents for blessing.
And
I always thought that was
Marcelo-
nice. I mean, I was never religious. Like my mother is probably a saint. I think she's going to be canonized eventually. But I am not religious, to be completely frank.
No, but I think that
But I do think that there's
everything that translates to love,
yes.
like in a loving way,
yes.
it's well received.
Yes.
You know something
and
funny?
a very abstract thing because institutions, I'm not a huge fan of like
Mhm.
institutions. I do think there's very many problems with the Catholic Church.
Yeah,
for
but
example.
I mean, if your mom
Yes.
tells you, God bless you,
Oh no,
like
I'm
'cause-
fine.
because that's the way that she's showing love
Yeah,
for
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So I was gonna say that I remember when it was the wedding ceremony of someone, like a relative from
Your
my
mother.
mom's family.
Okay.
So maybe like a cousin of my mom or
Okay.
something like
Yeah,
that. And we
stranger.
were traveling for a wedding.
Yeah.
And there was like the uncle of my mom, something like that.
Okay.
And they were
Strangers.
saying bye.
Yeah.
And I was like, bye. Nice to meet you. Like,
said
nice
bye,
meeting
nice?
you. No,
Okay.
like, nice meeting you.
Okay.
And he just said, recuerdos.
Oh, he's
And I was
sending
like,
you.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that happened.
It's very
I
old.
was near my sister.
yeah.
So they were like, how do I say recuerdos? But like
In English?
memories. Yeah, but
yeah.
because
I
it
mean,
was
there's
like
no-
memories. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And my sister was like, what? And he was like, no, recuerdos.
yeah.
So I was like, what is he trying to say? Because also he was like drunk.
oh.
So he like recuerdos. And we were
So
like,
he
what?
wasn't.
happening.
He wasn't having many memories. He wasn't constructing many memories at that point.
But I was looking at my sister, and my sister was like, ¿recuerdos de qué?
De Jaime
Like,
Molina.
memories about
Maybe
what?
he's just acknowledging that because you met this person, when you meet, you are making memories. Maybe.
No, but then,
Okay.
because then my grandma
Yeah.
like went there to say goodbye, and she was like, bye, and he was like, bye, recuerdos. And my grandmother was like, recuerdos para usted también.
Yeah.
So it's like a way of saying, yeah, like
we created memories
we build
together.
memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind
Or-
of nice if you
it's
think about
nice.
it.
Yeah, but
That's
at the
very
moment I
nice.
was like, what?
What is this
What's
drunk
that?
person like? Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know if he's asking for something.
For memories. Oh my God, I want your memories.
But it was like recuerdos, and we were like, what?
Yeah.
What is that?
Maybe they're just asking for random memories that you have in your brain.
Yeah.
And you should just say it like, I left this iron on.
Yeah. But yeah. Marcel, no. I already read that. Omer Glitch was saying, hello all, the painting is looking good.
Thank you.
Hey Omer, how are you? Let's see. Marcelo was saying, we have a short way of asking for the blessing. We say benza,
Benz. Bendizon.
Benza.
Bendizon.
and they say Deus te abençoe.
Okay, yeah. So it's like
I'm
it's
trying
like
to do
my
my
friend.
best.
It's like la bendición, Dios te bendiga.
And Marcelo was saying sometimes they expect you to say that even to people you're not very close to just because they're older.
Yeah.
It doesn't upset me. It just feels a bit awkward and
Yeah, it's kind of
feely.
weird, yeah.
Yeah. Regarding the attack of the bees
Okay, yeah.
of the very
That our friend died on
de
that
nuestro
day.
sí, de
Yeah.
nuestro chapulín y en
Yeah.
mayúscula
He perished.
colorado.
Oh.
Dice, sí, fueron en todo el cuerpo. Los
Yeah.
paramédicos contaban los stingers en voz alta, una por una. El doctor me dio inyecciones para el dolor y por si acaso me daba alergia a las picadas de las abejas.
Qué fuerte.
Y dice, ahora tengo más cuidado cuando estoy afuera porque el doctor dijo que con la cantidad de picadas de abeja el cuerpo podría desarrollar alergias en el futuro y tan solo una picada podría ser grave.
Sí.
Claro, ay no.
Uy, chapulín.
No, y chapulín, o sea...
No fue muy astuto. No contó con mucha astucia en esa
No,
pisada.
pero yo quiero saber, porque yo me acuerdo cuando a mí me picó la abeja, a mí como rozarme la piel me dolía, como que me era caliente, yo no me
Sí, pero,
imagino.
pues a él lo picaron
O sea,
80.
por eso, como dormía. Como,
Oye,
o sea, no, qué dolor, dime.
cuando los mexicanos hacen lo de la piñata o lo de las piñatas esas por Navidad o por Año Nuevo, ¿es que es? ¿Cómo es que cantan? Y no empiezan a cantar cada vez que le pegan. Como, no sé, algo así. Chapulín debe acordarse.
La de dale, dale, dale,
Sí.
no pierdas el tino, porque si lo pierdes, pierdes el camino.
Algo así.
Ya le diste una, ya le diste dos, ya le diste tres y tu tiempo se acabó, creo. Lo que pasa es que, a ver si soy 100% honesta.
Sí, ¿te acuerdas por eso de Rebelde o algo así?
No.
¿No?
No tengo ni idea porque yo me sé eso, porque
Yo
eso no se
tampoco.
canta acá.
No, eso nadie
O sea-
eso es 100% mexicano.
No. Acá yo me acuerdo en mis fiestas,
¿Sí?
cuando había
¿Mexicanas?
piñata.
Sí.
Bueno, no, ni siquiera sé si en las mías o más adelante escuché que ponían la de rompa la piñata, no, que la rompa Pepito, no,
No, que
que
tú
la
que
rompa
tenías piñatas
no.
con el checo o qué? ¿Con los Alfa
Pero-
8?
Pero
eran
esa la
tus
ponían los
fiestas?
recreacionistas.
¿Qué son esas fiestas tuyas?
Rómpela.
No, ¿qué es esto? Y el
Sí.
señor borracho diciendo, ¿recuerdas?
Sí. Pero creo que eso fue mucho después.
Sí.
O sea, eso
yo creo
cre-
que ya
me
estabas
acuerdo
en
siendo
la
más
universidad
grande.
con una piñata.
me acuerdo siendo grande y viendo
Ujú.
que rompían piñatas con esa canción.
Sí, eso es otra
Pero
cosa.
no, a uno
es que-
acá, ojo vendado, vueltas, palo
Ujú.
escoba y chao.
Es que me imaginé, fue los paramédicos gritando como haciendo eso cuando le contaban las
Ya le diste
los
una, ya le
aguijones.
diste dos,
Sí.
ya le diste tres y tu tiempo se acabó,
Y después pasaba el
Nicolás.
otro paramédico. A ver, me toca, me toca, me toca.
Chapulín dice, sí, esa es la canción al quebrar las piñatas en
Sí.
México. Sí, de nuevo no tengo ni idea por qué me la
Mm.
sé.
Tú, tus...
Mm,
¿Importante lo que metimos a lavar o no? Puede esperar.
es
Puede
que ya
esperar.
está secándose.
Ah, bueno.
Entonces,
Ahí que le salga un guito.
no, no le va a salir honguito. Esperemos. En... ¿Dónde iba? ¿Dónde iba? Sean Farley was saying, you guys are talking about why my ancestors created the quote unquote Irish exit, which I am an expert in deploying.
Oh, is that the goodbye, the general goodbye?
Because
Is that what it's called?
Marcelo, after Sean was saying that, Marcelo
Yeah.
was saying, we call living without saying goodbye the French exit.
What?
So it's
And Sean,
the
Sean is like,
Irish.
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
no, no.
This is my people.
It's the Irish exit.
Oh,
I would say the Colombian entrance is to say hi. No,
no,
the
you
Latin
always
American entrance is to
say hi to
say hi to
everyone.
every
And
single
then,
person.
no, it's customary here to say goodbye to everyone also.
Yeah.
My friends used to make joke, they still kind of make jokes with me because when I was very drunk, if we were out, I would never say bye to anyone because my friends would always be the type of people that would try to push you to stay. So when I was very drunk, I was like, no, I gotta go. I gotta leave.
Yeah,
So
they
I
always
wouldn't say
that
anything.
you just vanished.
Yeah, I would escape. I
Because
would
Sean
just,
Farley was saying it's when you sneak out of a big crowd. So that was you.
oh,
You
love
were
it. I'm Irish.
the
Makes
Irish
sense.
exit was your go-to exit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because I remember
My
when
people. No, I don't
no,
know.
that
That
sounded like
was my
yeah,
Irish,
you
but
were
I
like
don't know.
yeah, I don't know
No,
what
that's
was that.
terrible. Yeah,
Like
that wasn't even like racist. That was just like really bad.
Nicolás.
Yeah.
Sean Riley was saying hi from Hudson. Hey Sean, how are you? Beth H was saying hello Danny. This is my first live stream joining you.
Oh God.
Hey Beth, how are you? Welcome. Welcome to join us always. Julian Cabrera was saying hello all.
Yo, Julian.
Light looks great. Is the reference picture in natural light?
It's sunlight. Yeah.
Omer Glitch was saying hit the thumbs up all. That's so nice, Omer. Sebastián Munera Arango dice, hey, good afternoon, Daniela and Nicolás. Quick question.
Sí, Sebastián.
How to understand better light and color? Remember not to assume that they know Spanish. 'Cause you don't know
Munera Arango? Arango, mi amor?
Nicolás, they're asking in English.
I know, but there's no way.
Teresa Oaxaca.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
Anyways.
the question is, how to understand better light and color?
Oof, but isn't that... Oof. Sebastián, that's a very tough question. I mean, that's like, how do you paint? Because when we choose to paint from nature, if we're trying to be somewhat naturalist or to have like to paint from the naturalist impulse, just to look at nature and to say we either learn from it or build from it, or we are trying to be faithful to it. Like that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to use color to understand how light describes form, to understand how, because it is solely, because of light, that we are capable of understanding or appreciating like three-dimensionality of form and appreciating its color. So that's a very, very, very like general tough question to just like try to even begin to answer simply. But if you are trying to get to the sort of the quid of painting, the bigger like issues that painting has to deal with, particularly when you are, either beginning to paint or, once you are an established painter and you want to still be sensitive towards nature. Like once again, this is not true for all of us. This is not the objective that we all share. But if most of us are just enamored by nature in some way, in some sense, and we see it as our starting point or as our guide, or we see it as our source, or we see it as the thing, the one thing that we have to answer, be faithful to, be loyal to. The easiest way to start to understand that exchange that you're going to have with nature is to do it very, very slowly, because it's very, very complicated. So it is not something that is done quickly. Learning how to use color to understand light, learning why light displays color, like let us see color, let us understand, perceive color in a very specific way. It's very, very difficult. So best way to do it is to do it very, very, very slowly, like very slowly, like baby steps. So you start, that's why, when we want to get to color, many times we don't start with color, but we start with value. And we just try to understand the three-dimensionality of form. Again, that it's only an idea that is only possible because of light. Only possible. The only reason we understand and we deem things to be three-dimensional is because of light. Let's say that if the stimulus is visual, so if we are judging the universe around us, based on a visual stimuli, because, there could be people that are visually impaired that understand three-dimensionality, like their brain configures three-dimensionality through touch or through sound. But for the people that, start from a visual stimulus, it is solely, that construction is solely based on light. So you have to understand the way light travels through objects and makes them visible. And if you want to do that, then you very quickly realize that the three-dimensionality, the perception of three-dimensionality has nothing to do with color. So you could see a black and white apple and deem it three-dimensional. You could see a green apple and understand its three-dimensionality. You could see a red apple. You could see a purple apple and understand them as apples, and it's three-dimensional. So shape and value have nothing to do with color. Like, to understand them fully, that has nothing to do with color. So that's why you can start with black and white, umber and white, umber, black and white. And if you start from there, you're going to see that slowly but surely, your knowledge about how color works in painting is going to start to surface very, very slowly. And then you can make it a little bit more complicated. And you can start to maybe approach palettes like this one. But I would never run before I have learned to crawl. So you do it very, very slowly. Even if you are a capable painter, even if you think, oh, I'm above this, like this is cake, this is nothing, like I totally understand this. Trust me, like fundamentals of painting are worth revisiting every single time, all the time throughout your life. And any opportunity that you have to revisit the fundamentals of painting, take advantage of it, because it's a wonderful gift every time you can make we can kind of organize an idea in our brain about what we know or what we think we know about, these very basic foundation, the very basic foundation of painting. So that would be my kind of long-winded answer to say, okay, how do I understand color and light a little bit more?
Shannon Vo was saying, are you guys still doing visual correspondence? So the thing is that right now, Nicolas is focused on the rewards for the book.
Yes.
So that's why we've paused the visual correspondence for a bit.
But we'll be back.
But we'll be back.
It's my turn.
It's
and I
your
still remember,
turn.
and I know what I want to do.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's
it's
good.
Like in the back burner, but
Okay.
I know what I want to do.
No, but that's good, because I think it would be harder to, like, if a lot of time passes and you have no idea, to just try to go back and think.
No. I remember. I mean,
Oh.
probably but the truth is, as soon as I, sit down and actually get to paint that, I am probably going to change it. But we thought, in some ways, who was the person asking, Danny? I'm sorry.
It was Shannon Vo.
So
I
Shannon.
think si se es V pequeña A U G H T.
Oh, Vaughn.
Oh, Vaughn.
Yeah.
I'm saying Vaught. I'm sorry, Vaughn.
Okay. Where do you see the T?
V A U G H T.
Oh, Vaught then. I thought it was Vaughn.
No, I said Vaught.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I deletrated you.
I deletrated. Yeah.
I
That's perfect.
spelled.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. No, I heard you say Vaugh, and I supposed that it was going to be an N.
No.
So yeah, Vaught. Yeah.
Please, Nicolas.
Sorry, Daniela.
Please.
What was their name again? Because I remember
Shannon.
the Vaught now. Shannon. I think these paintings that people have told us that they enjoy, the ones that have been kind of like 3-step paintings, or sometimes we devote a little more time to them. They're in many ways, they were born from those visual correspondence paintings or works, because I would get to do those paintings, not all of them, but I would get to construct those paintings kind of like in this manner. But the thing is, people wouldn't get to see them, wouldn't get to see the making of those paintings, because we couldn't record them, or we couldn't do lives, because the whole point was just to keep them sort of private, so that when Danny was working, I didn't know what she was doing, and when
so
I was
could
working,
do like a reveal.
Yeah,
of it and
so
talk about it. And
in many ways, this is also like an effort to say, hey, this is how those paintings that took a little bit longer to paint were done. And I think people have been appreciating that, because we've gotten a bunch of like comments of how much people
are enjoying.
Are enjoying just seeing the construction of these paintings. So what Danny was saying at the beginning, 100% true. Like we have to also devote our time to things that are a little bit more pressing right now. But we'll be back. We'll try to do all of it at the same time. All of it.
Roxana Toff was saying, hi from Texas, you guys.
Hey, Roxana.
Just watched both of your last 2 sessions, waiting for this one to start. Y'all are so fun.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
The football analysis and cadaver legs commentary was priceless. Ha ha ha.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate somebody in Texas liking the football, my Liverpool analysis.
Oh, I thought liking your cadaver legs.
I mean, those, well, I don't know who likes those.
I do.
Other cadavers.
I have them too.
Well, yeah, we are not gifted with golden kissed skin, so neither of us. That's how we found each other. And you know what's weird? Like, in terms of genetics, like, people should be thinking, oh my God, I'm way too pale. I should go to somebody whose skin is like far darker than mine. I mean, you don't go to people that are far, like, with the skin that's far darker than yours and say, okay, my partner is among like people with this skin tone. But it would be very intelligent if you knew.
I don't get what you're talking about.
Well, that your genetic makeup has flaws, all of ours. And to be like stronger in like tons of things, you have to mix with like people that are different from you. That is like the purpose of like becoming stronger, in nature. But the thing
that would
is,
be like a very robotic
very
way.
Well, not robotic, very natural, sort of selection way, or very intelligent. Like if humanity was just about being less sick and just more efficient.
Because I think that you would have to be like, that's why I said robotic, because it's like list all the things you are.
Yeah.
And try to find like someone different.
Yeah.
In every single aspect.
Well, not in every single aspect.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
But for example, me, light skin, like if I don't want to perpetuate my, like Samu and Fer are very fair skin too. So, if you don't want to perpetuate the suffering, due to sunlight, it's kind of wise. I don't think I'm saying anything weird. Like it is, that is just a wise way of just becoming stronger, like genetically stronger. So Hopefully that's not sounding weird. I don't think I'm saying anything weird. That's like a science thing. That's why if people were like if you marry your cousins, um, those genetic flaws like surface like super, super quickly because your genetic pool is like the same, the same, the same, the same. And nature has a way of telling you, like, hey, this is not good. You're not supposed to do this. You're supposed to be, mixing with people that are very different from you. Anyways, that was, yeah, if I talk more, it's going to sound weirder. So, but I don't think I'm saying anything weirder. But I'm just going to slowly, like Grandpa Simpson, out of this conversation.
The Constleach was saying, please excuse the personal question.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you intend to have kids together one day? No. No.
Yeah, so this was one of the first conversations Danny and I had.
Mm-hmm.
One, because I had a vasectomy, like almost right after Fer was born.
Oh, and I don't want to have kids.
Yeah, so mine is like mine was a decision that I had already made that I have 2 kids and I just didn't want to have any more kids.
Mm-hmm.
And this is before I met Danny, before I was blessed enough to meet Danny. But I totally understood that could be a conversation when you're, when you meet somebody.
Well, and if
like that is
because if you wanted, I would say that if you wanted to have kids, you could reverse it. But I think that the thing that we had in common, which I think it's very important, because we wanted to pursue a life together, is that we both didn't want kids. So you have 2 kids and you don't want more kids.
More kids? No, I think my 2 kids are amazing. Perfect.
I don't want kids.
Yeah.
I don't want to have kids. I don't want kids sounds weird. It's not like I don't like kids. I don't want to have kids of my own.
No, I don't think saying that sounds weird.
No, but I don't want kids. That's why I wanted to clarify. I don't want to have kids of my own. So, no. So I think that was perfect.
Yeah, it wouldn't have, like, honestly, this would have been, and that's why we talked about this, like, super, super early.
Oh, and I think I brought it up super early.
Yeah, it just, it would have been one of those things that, like, we
probably
would have said,
yeah,
oh, you're amazing. You're an amazing person. But, like,
but I want different things. Yeah.
The life I'm picturing, the future that I'm picturing is just, this is like a non-negotiable thing. So thank you. And yeah. But no. This was something that was very, very early for us.
Guillaume Lheureux was saying, Danny, Nicolas, any advice for artists trying to find their voice or subject? I feel like I only do studies after 10 years and have nothing to say.
Oh, but Guillaume, don't you think that you could say something through your studies? I mean, if you take the word study away.
But maybe they say studies because they're studying someone else's painting? Because that's how I'm getting it. So maybe they're just doing studies after other artists?
Yeah, so you could define study a little bit better for us, because I think so that like what Danny's saying can be 100% true. Like sometimes you just study other painters. And but you could be, way into academy if you like that.
No, and that could be the thing that you want to say. But I think that maybe if that's the case, that's what Guillaume is saying. I feel that that's not fulfilling him.
Right. Well, it sounds like he's not happy with that.
So.
But I wonder what type of studying.
Yeah.
Or studies.
Guillaume, if you could give us a little bit more context, so we can
try
talk about it, like knowing a little bit more.
Yeah.
Burning Raven
Ooh.
was saying how to accept that your art is trash and start improving it and stop procrastinating.
Oh, but that's like, I think you're being way too hard on yourself just with the premise of the way you pose the question. I think that's a little too harsh. You even if you have, shortcomings, you don't have to think of your art as trash. Like that's too much. Like, art should be like something amazing. it should be able to withstand the fact that it's always going to be challenging,
Yeah.
because that's never going to change. Why would you want that ever to change? To be For art to be this like wonderful challenge that is set in front of you. And it could be like a dumb challenge like I'm doing today, like I'm going to try to paint sunlight with a Zorn palette, which is a very abstract color thing. But that's my challenge for today, and I like it. Like I'm thinking that tiny little challenge in my life is something that I need every single day. Like challenges like that is something that push me every day. And they push me every day to paint, and they push me every day to try to paint better, but not to just for the sake of painting better and not calling my work trash, but just for the sake of like understanding painting a little bit better. Like it's such a cool thing. So I would start with like language. I would say, we can understand suffering through challenges. Yes, we can understand our own shortcomings and our own limitations. Yes, 100%. But I don't think we have to be that tough on ourselves. And I'm not saying, again, I'm not trying to be protective. I'm not trying to like say, oh, no, like to baby you. It's like, no, 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 you can do better. No, 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 dude. Like what I'm saying is art is it's going to kick your ass your whole life. Like it's going to be
Yeah.
tough your whole life.
Because I think the complicated thing is that maybe, I mean, they're saying that how to start improving it.
Yeah.
So I think that maybe the case is that they feel that their art is quote unquote trash, which again is very harsh. But they think it's like that because they're not in the level they would want to be. But the
Probably,
thing
yeah.
is that even if you improve, even if you paint a lot and you gain an ability closer to the level you want to be at, you're still gonna struggle. And I think that's the complicated thing, that you should think that your art is worth it because it's gonna be demanding always in whatever level you are at.
Yeah. You always see like people that are amazing at things. Like it could be like any person that excels in anything. It could be like sports, any sort of sport. Those people always challenge themselves,
Yeah,
always are
they always
constantly
and they
challenging.
push through.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like it is the fact that they are able to create these challenges in front of them that makes pushing like something kind of plausible for them, that they can understand how to push. So I don't think you have to be mean to understand that you have to push. Pushing is just this universal truth for anyone that wants to sort of get better is kind of like a weird way of saying it. But let's say I like to think of it better, like, or I like to think of it more as solidifying your relationship with something. So
And
if
that doesn't mean to be more academic, for example.
no, not at
It's like
all. Like
getting closer to what you want from
from
art.
painting, yeah.
Exactly.
Like let's say painting is the
Yeah.
is what we're talking about specifically here. But yeah, I would, if let's say you were my student at university or whatever, I would sit down with you and say, okay, like let's try not to refer to your work this way, but try to explain to me why is it that you feel that it's crap. So I would be super interested in hearing you first. Try to explain to me why you say something is crap, like why you think this is so terrible. So maybe it's like all formal stuff. Let's say you probably say my drawing is crap, and my understanding of color is crap, and my compositions are crap, and my ideas are crap. And then I would say, well, welcome to doing anything for, the first time, or for doing anything early on, like those early moments of painting, those early moments of doing anything, of learning something. And you could say, dude, I've been doing this for 5 years. Like, this is not an early moment. And then I would tell you, dude, it sometimes takes like, half of a lifetime to try to get to that place. It's very frustrating because some people can get there super quickly, but who cares about what other people do? Like, that's their path, that's not yours. So, but I would be curious to see, where do you think like you're failing so miserably? And if it is those formal qualities, then if you say, no, my drawing is crap, so I could tell you, well, you could practice drawing more. Like that's, there's a super easy answer to all of those. Most of those answers involve just working towards the gaining whatever you want, like the ability that you think you're lacking in your drawing or the ability that you think you're lacking in your painting. And there are ways to try to go, towards that a little more efficiently. There are ways to, and there's certainly better ways, I would say, that involve maybe better instructors. I think that that's objectively true. Like if you surround yourself with people that are great at teaching you, at like clarifying those paths and those doubts that you may have, then you could get there a little bit quicker. But it doesn't mean that you can't do it on your own. Like so many people that are fantastic are also self-taught. Like they've gone to figure things out on their own. And because they have tried to figure things out on their own, sometimes there are very like idiosyncratic ways that they have found to solve problems that, everyone else would say like, oh, that's super easy to solve. But they found like an overly complicated and yet wonderful way of solving, this thing that wasn't even a problem. Sometimes the actual, or what we understand as shortcomings, the overcoming of those shortcomings, that sounds super ugly and redundant, but the overcoming of those obstacles can lead you to paths that are like so personal and can be so you that that's why wouldn't you want that? Like why? That's exactly what everyone wants in the end, to be able to solve problems in a way that only they understand how to solve them. And that's what ultimately makes your art your own, without even trying to make it your own, without even thinking, oh, what am I supposed to paint? Oh, my subject matter is boring. And it's like, it's not really that your subject matter is boring. It's your subject matter could be an apple, but it's the way you solve an apple, the way you solve this idea of apple. And the way you solve apple can be the most interesting and beautiful way of solving an apple. And the person that finds an apple extremely boring, then they're just showing you that the way they would solve this problem that is called apple is just boring and kind of predictable, and that there's nothing kind of interesting about it. But it's not that the apple is what's uninteresting. It's just our way of going about understanding it.
Yeah. I would also say, because they were saying,
yes,
start improving it and stop procrastinating. And I think that, what I get of what they're saying is that they're procrastinating because they get frustrated. So they quit. But the complicated thing there is that you will only improve by doing things.
Yes.
So if you quit and you don't push through it, you're not going to improve. And then you're going to get frustrated because you would feel that you're procrastinating.
Yeah, it's a snake eating its tail.
Exactly. So I would say, if it's hard for you because you get very frustrated, I would say that something I feel that could help you is to try to like stick to it. Like maybe do a schedule and I don't know, say that you're gonna work for 2 hours, whatever that means. You don't have to feel like you need a solved, quote unquote, or like a finished painting at the end of the session. You're just gonna push through it. So I think that's gonna help a lot, because if you stick to it, even if you get frustrated, you would be dedicating time to what you want to be improving. And with time, you're going to get better at it. So, I don't know, that would be something I would try to do, because I think that's a good way of not procrastinating and not feeling guilty by procrastinating, and not feeling like, now I'm procrastinating, but I want to improve. But when I start something, I'm not in that level. It's like something that could help you like break that cycle. Sorry, what?
No, I was going to say get out of that cycle. But yeah, I think you're totally right.
Okay.
I really like how you described it for yourself, but I think it's very useful for a lot of people, I feel. that it's not, what you just said. It's not really about what you make. If you liberate yourself from the what, and you just try to like convince yourself that these were 2 hours, a day. So let's say 2 hours a day, but that doesn't mean anything,
No, it
right?
could be 30 minutes.
It could be 30 minutes,
6
yeah.
hours, whatever.
And if you say, let's say I want to paint gouache, and if you just dedicate yourself to those, 30 minutes of doing like a gouache study of something that's like whatever it is. It could be the chair in front of you. It doesn't matter. It could be the view from your window. Like, let's not think about subject matter, because subject matter doesn't really have a say in this. It really doesn't matter what you draw or what you paint. Like, getting better on something is completely independent of what you choose to draw or what you choose to paint. You can become an incredible painter by painting figures, and you can become an incredible painter by painting pears.
Or
like
the same egg
yeah,
every single
it
day.
it doesn't matter. It's completely irrelevant. So if you just concentrate on that, and you don't judge yourself too harshly about like, oh, look at this crap again, look what I did in these half an hour. No, like, maybe those first half an hours are going to be tough, but that's always going to be true.
Yeah.
Like, don't be surprised. Don't try to look for excuses that it's going to be tough. Like, you already know that this is tough. So you don't have to like iterate on how tough it is. Like, we all know it. We all know it's tough. So we can get over that hump like very quickly. And then you just start accumulating, like, let's say you just start to fill like a notebook with these things. Maybe you don't see it, but when you finish that notebook, months from the moment when you started, you're going to be like, I finished a notebook. Like, I didn't notice it, but I actually finished this notebook with my little paintings. And that sounds cool. Like, that is something you can actually, measure what you did based on the fact that you finished that notebook. And if you keep doing that, you're going to be like, oh, I finished another notebook. And if you keep doing that, you're going to be like, this is my third notebook.
Because
And
then
guess
you would
what?
not. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
No,
ahead.
no. I was going to say that, guess what? When you look back at that first notebook, when you finished that third or fourth, trust me, they are going to feel different. And you're going to be like, what? How did I get better? Like, without even thinking of getting better.
Yeah.
And that's how it works.
Yeah. No, I was going to say that it would be very fulfilling at the end, because you would feel that you are investing time on that thing that you want to improve. And you're not just going to feel like you're frustrated every single time you don't get the
result,
exactly that you want.
Yeah.
So I've talked about this before, but it really helped me when I remember I was listening to a podcast, and they were saying that it's like a simple change you could do, but at least it helped me a lot, and it has a lot to do with what I'm talking about here. And it's not to do like a to-do list, but to schedule. Because I think it's different when you say, if you have like a to-do list, even if you're in your mind, and you say, I want to do one painting a day, you can get very frustrated, because at the end, maybe you hate the painting. So you feel like you're not going to end doing the painting you want, so then you quit. But if you just schedule, again, in your brain, in a notebook, wherever, if you schedule yourself to spend, again, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 6 hours of your day towards art, it's like whatever you do in that time, it's going to be good. It's going to be adding to get to what you want to. It's not going to be something that you could say, oh no, I scheduled, but I couldn't fulfill this because it's a horrible painting. No, because you just wanted to schedule yourself to do that thing. So I think, yeah, that could help a lot.
Yeah. And if you want more specifics, like, there are courses, and there are workshops, and there are videos that you can download, and there are books like PDFs that you could download. There's tons of resources nowadays that you can, that are out there that you can get, that are going to make that, that journey a little bit easier. You're going to feel like, oh, okay, this thing that I was struggling with, everyone struggles with this. Like this artist is talking about this, and they're talking about it in a way that it's like it speaks to me, and it shows me that I wasn't weird. Like this is something that happens to all of us. So I think there are plenty of places that even if, let's say, are beyond your like let's say workshops are beyond your reach, because maybe we can't afford them, or maybe we don't have time, we have to be in like jobs, or whatever reason, it doesn't matter. There is, I think there are always things that we can find that work for us in our own time. I really do think nowadays there's such a like wealth of information, of good information out there, that it's just about you. And if you have, doubts about what to get, or just ask maybe artists that you trust, or ask people that maybe have taken those courses, or maybe have bought those books, or maybe have bought those Gumroad videos, or whatever. Just ask them, hey, how was your experience with this? Or if you don't know anyone that can, shine a light as to if those are good or not, ask us, and we can, you can ask a community, and I'm sure there's going to be always somebody there that's going to tell you, oh, I did that. Like yesterday, for example, I was talking about mentorship and how that works, because I have no idea. And I was like, I don't know if any of you guys have maybe taken some mentorship. And there were a lot of people. There were like, people that chimed in and said, hey, this is my experience. And so you can always kind of like rely, if your community is like healthy and kind, and they're cool people. Like I think, the OPL community, I think, people that are like good human beings gravitate towards our community, because we haven't had like drama, or
No.
and in like the in-person workshops, I've never had like any to deal with any drama,
No.
in years and years that I've done workshops. And I think the only reason that happens is because we kind of attract the people that make sense for who we are. So I'm sure that if you're cool about it, and if you ask the people that are here, they can kind of point you into a direction that is going to be useful.
The only drama we have here is Gabi.
Oh yeah, the
So,
queen.
but it's the drama we enjoy. Luca Guadaño
Guadaño.
dice, buenas, buenas. Hola Luca, ¿qué tal? La Julia dice, jaja, tremendo reto, voy a intentar. Panela is like a brick of sugar cane. It's like
Yeah.
pure brown sugar that you can feel in your teeth. But it's actually really healthy because it is not refined.
Great. Unrefined, like unrefined sugar brick. I love that.
Mhm.
And we have queens of panela here in Colombia.
Giuseppe Peduto was saying hi.
Giuseppe.
Giuseppe Peduto was saying hi from Italy.
Ciao, Giuseppe.
You were like with my grazie mille.
No,
with
no,
your-
grazie.
with
Ciao.
your-
No. You can't ruin a ciao.
No, but you were like singing.
Ciao, Giuseppe.
Ciao, Giuseppe. Do you know the artist Riccardo Manelli?
No. Non credo. No.
Non me suenan. Let's see. I don't know if you could see from there.
Very tough. Oh, it's like very photographic, you would say, Danny? Maybe?
Kind of.
I only say it because of the light, maybe?
Because the thing is that the images are not.
I think I know him. I think I do. Yeah, he's like a crazy good draftsperson.
Yeah.
And it's very, like sometimes it's people having sex. I think I've seen him. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he's very, very, like very, very talented. Not quite my subject matter. I've never been too much into like erotic art. Is this what I'm thinking, Danny? Did you get to the erotic pieces maybe?
Well, I
Or I'm thinking of
saw.
somebody else.
No, but I saw. I mean, in the search I did, I saw like some naked couple
Yeah, but it's not about the
like
nude. Like some of them
kissing.
are I think are very obviously erotic.
No, but I don't.
No? Am I
Mm,
thinking of somebody else then?
maybe
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else then.
because I don't know if it's because it's censored. No, but yeah.
Okay. No, it's not quite like it's not sexual. I wouldn't say it's sexual, but I would say it's erotic. Erotic like
Yeah.
maybe.
No, but it is. It is.
Okay, yeah. So I think that's the artist. Yeah, he's super talented. Very, very talented. In the same way erotic like Alberto Mielgo's paintings can
Yeah.
be erotic. I think it's kind of like in the same tone, even though they paint very differently, but
I haven't seen this comment before, but Chapulín Colorado was saying, Buenas tardes. You guys had me at sugar cane. um, let's see. Mm, y Chapulín estaba diciendo, estaba en un evento de carreras de cross country, campo
Ah,
travieso, y había pasto muy alto. El panal estaba muy escondido y lo pisé. Los paramédicos, según, habían sacado todos los stingers y uno de ellos me tocó la espalda y salieron más abejas todavía vivas.
no, pero
Uy, no.
se iba a llevar las abejas a la clínica.
Para que lo siguieran
Sí,
picando. Ay,
las
no.
abejas, escóndase, escóndase.
Ay, no, no, no.
Tenaz.
Eh,
Me gustó lo de campo travieso.
sí. Chapulín, ¿y cuánto tiempo duró la recuperación?
Todavía nos escribes de la clínica, mi amor.
¿Hace cuánto tiempo fue esto? Chapulín
2
también.
horas.
A ver. Em,
Chapo.
Nicholas Mijarovich was saying, sounds like Croatian. Haha. So maybe I wasn't that bad.
Oh, well, sounds like Croatian is not like it's Croatian. No?
Um,
Don't you think? It's like, well, it sounds like Croatian.
But
sounds vaguely Croatian.
I think you're trying to discredit my multilingual brain, but go ahead.
The
I'm
brain.
not gonna let you.
The brain with many tongues.
The brain. The brain.
Oh, go ahead. This is bullying, really.
Bullying. Oh my
Yeah.
God, you.
I don't know how I paint through all this
Oh
bullying.
yeah. Just like I was gonna say just no, but that sounds
Like bullying.
no.
Yeah, come clean.
That sounds
Come clean.
very bad.
Yeah,
But it's
I know. That's what I
like a
always say about.
joke, inside joke. I was gonna say shut up and paint. That was the comment you received
From
a
you
lot of
every
times.
morning.
From me.
Yeah, I'm like I don't get breakfast after
Well,
if I don't.
if you don't
paint.
get it, it's because you don't cook it for yourself. Because I didn't have to cook it for you. Jake Dog was saying, Hola, me llamo Jake Dog.
Oh, I love this.
Did
Don't say anything else.
Did I spell that right? But
Oh,
they said,
don't say anything
mi
else.
llamo.
I just
Mi
love
llamo
this.
Jake Dog.
Hola, me llamo Jake Dog.
Mi llamo.
I love this.
Only two
Hola, me llamo
semesters
Finn.
Only 2 semesters of Spanish from college.
Oh, but
So,
that's perfect.
Instead of the I, it would be an E. Me llamo. But that was good.
Hi.
Laura
That's
was,
pretty good.
well,
My Jake? I think my Jake is great.
I
My
mean-
Mexican Jake?
Mexican Jake.
I mean,
It's
he's
just
clearly
Jake.
Mexican.
But you don't have to say Mexican Jake. You
He's
just say
very
Jake.
Mexican.
Yeah, but I don't say the Colombian Nicolas. I just say Nicolas.
No, but the voiceover for that. Come on, for that
Oh,
Jake.
I get what you're saying.
Oh, were you lost? Finn and
No.
Jake.
No, of course not. But I was thinking, I mean, I know why you said the Mexican, because it's the like the translation, the one we get here.
Yeah.
The Spanish talking Jake.
Yes.
Yes. Laura.
And I say Mexican because it doesn't mean
It's
like in
a
Spanish.
Mexican
It could be like Spain.
translation. Yeah.
And I don't know how it sounds, how, Adventure Time sounds in Spain, like Spanish from Spain. So I like Mexican Jake.
Me too. Nicolas Mijarovic was saying, no, it sounded very specifically Croatian, haha.
Ooh, ooh la
Like
la.
southern Croatian, where I'm from.
Oh my God, you even have a region,
Nicolas,
Danny.
of course I knew that.
Yeah, southern.
knew that.
That's why I didn't get you. I'm more like a northern part.
Northern?
Yeah, I'm more
Not
of the.
there?
That's how people in the north say it.
Yeah, you're a little bit more of a not there
Yeah.
Croatian.
Yeah.
Never there.
Oh, stop it.
Laura was saying, do you buy student grade paint? Or have you in the past? What's the real difference between high expensive paint versus cheaper quality?
So the price is the easy answer to that. Have I bought before? Yes, 100%. Many years. Many years. Do I think it's important for the making of a painting? Not really. I mean, it depends. Sometimes, like if you really rely on colors that have like a higher saturation, maybe, but I don't think that should stop you. Like I don't think, I'll put it simply, I don't think that because you use like lower grade paint, that is an excuse or a reason for you not to do great painting. You could do amazing painting with student grade paint. Like I am a firm believer on that. What is the difference? Pigment load. Like the purity of pigment and pigment load. So what that means is like many times what we call student grade paint won't really have the pigment that you are looking for. So let's say you want cad red. You hear me always speak about cad red, and you go to your store and you go, oh, I want cad red. Like for example, there's many stores in here that may have oil paint, but you won't be able to buy cad red in professional grade paint or whatever that means, or more expensive grade paint. So, but they will offer cad red, but they offer it as cad red hue. So what does that mean? It means that instead of using the pigment that is actually cad red, they'll mix like two pigments or one pigment, one, synthetic pigment that they can like make, so that it's cheaper. The production of it is cheaper than the one of cad red. And they can, put that one pigment or those two pigments, they mix that together into a tube, and it looks like cad red, but it's not quite. It's a hue. So, in terms of the redness of that color, they're kind of close. Maybe sometimes they're a little bit grayer, a little more muted, but close enough for you to have an idea of what that color, is kind of like. Now, can you paint with that color? Of course, 100%. 100%. That's like, of course, there's no reason why you can't paint with that, hue. Is it a lesser color? Not really. Like only if you define like color by how saturated or pure it is. So is it as saturated as like the actual version, of that pigment? No. Is it as pure? Like, no. Does it contain the same pigment load? So the ratio from pigment to binder, is it the same or filler? No, it's not. Sometimes they put like more fillers in your paint so that they can use less pigment, in the tube. So it's less like saturated, let's say. Do you benefit from having a higher pigment load in your tubes of paint? Yes, you do, because and why would you benefit from that? Because you can use less color to actually like tint more. So if you put just a little bit of that pure color in your palette, it can actually have like, a bigger effect than using more of the cheaper color. So there are pros obviously to using like all these, wonderful pure pigments, but does that mean that you have to like believe that because you can't afford these colors or you can't get them in, wherever you live, that you can't make paintings? No, don't ever believe that. Don't ever believe that. You can make amazing paintings with the colors that you have available to you. Doesn't matter. They're great. It doesn't matter how expensive or cheap they are. Like that should never stop you. That's, you can paint with those things. And I'm saying that with confidence because I used to buy paint like that. And because during the years that I was a teacher at the university, like at the fine arts faculty, most people would buy very inexpensive color because they didn't have money to buy like all these crazy expensive pigments. And I saw some of my students do amazing works with just very inexpensive paint. I think Julia is here,
Mm-hmm.
and the other day I remember that she was saying that she only bought this very inexpensive paint, and she always thought it was fine. And I remember Julia being capable of painting wonderful paintings, so much so that we have a painting of
Mm-hmm.
hers
That was painted with those
that was painting with those crappy colors, and there's nothing that
crappy about the
yeah, there's
painting.
nothing that seems cheap or limited about the painting Julia did. So
Mm-hmm. Mm, Ana was saying, I'm from Mexico. Hey, Ana. Nosotros somos de Colombia. Chapulín Colorado dice, lo de las abejas me pasó en los mid-90s.
ooh,
El dolor de la cabeza me duró como una semana, un
wow.
dolor muy fuerte que hasta escuchaba un sonido constante de high pitch en todo lo que me duró.
Uy, qué locura.
Y dice, mi sobrinita de 7 años sabe de lo que me pasó y ahora siempre que estamos outdoors, si ella ve una abeja, se pone en medio protegiéndome a pesar de que les tiene pavor. Ay,
Oye,
divina.
muy grande la sobrinita de
No,
7
además
años.
que demostración de cariño tan
Sí,
divina.
ella es Take Me,
Sí.
abejas.
Ay, divina. Divina. Eso fue muy bonito.
Sí,
Chapulín
muy
Colorado.
chévere la sobrinita.
A ver, ¿dónde iba yo? A ver. Jakub Truszkowski was
Oh,
saying, by watching your videos, I was inspired to try doing daily paintings. I have 5 already done.
oh, that's wonderful.
That's awesome.
That's what Danny was talking about. Like, if you schedule it and if you just think of it as a daily thing, and they'll start accumulating. And you don't have to, be tough on yourself. Like if you miss a day, it's okay. You'll get back to it. Like that's totally fine. The cool thing is like at the end, if you're looking at what you've done and you can see like a body of work, even if it's a body of work that is full of like, you know, evidences of your shortcomings or the things that you have to work on, that's totally fine. That's not going to be the point. The point is like that you kept at it and you eventually like collected a bunch of these works. So
yeah. And it doesn't even, I mean, as we were saying, it doesn't even have to be like daily paintings, but like painting daily. It sounds dumb, but I think changing that order
mhm.
makes you like approach it in a different way, in a more easy to digest way, I would say. Like taking the pressure of it. So, like taking the pressure of the finished, quote unquote, finished painting
Yeah.
of it. Nicolas Mijarevic was saying in Croatian, it would be something like, no, I don't want to say it because maybe I would ruin.
Oh, come on. Your Southern Croatian is so wonderful.
Di ste,
Your
di
brain
ste,
with two tongues.
sta ima.
Okay, now you're like stuttering
And
through
it was
it.
like, for hey, what's up?
So could you go again, Danny? I'm sorry. I just
No.
Oh, come on. No, I want to hear it. I was not ready. So
Di-
I'm being honest.
Di ste,
Diste.
sta ima. I don't know, because
Oh,
it's like an
Staima?
S
Yeah.
with like a thing.
Oh, I don't know how
Como con
to.
un triangulito.
Oh, I have no idea how to do that.
That's
So
why
you
when
could ask
we
Nicola.
sta, I
Oh,
don't know.
you went.
It's- yeah.
Yeah.
Not what it is, but
What you feel? You're feeling it.
yeah. I feel diste, staima.
Okay, that's a little German in there, kind of almost.
Mm, Cody was saying, I learned of the bister as the tonal painting with a single pigment. Traditionally umber. Imprimatura would be toning canvas, and grisalla, uses white and umber / black and whatever. Sorry to be confusing, or sorry if I'm mistaken.
No, no, no. I think you're totally right. Like, I just I didn't that's one thing I didn't know. So one of the many things I don't know.
Let's see.
Are you okay over there?
I was yawning.
Is your Croatian not too exciting
It
enough
was a
for you?
Croatian yawn.
Okay.
Diana Gaming
Mm-hmm.
was saying, "Hey ya, hey Diana or Diana, how are you?" Let's see.
Why did you go like Diana?
Diana.
Oh.
So Diana or Diana, I don't know.
That's exotic. That's yeah. I was like, why are you saying it like that?
Because I was doing the perfect pronunciation.
You're southern,
Nicolas.
yeah. That's your southern Croatian.
Sorry,
like
I'm sorry to. No, yeah, I was gonna say I'm sorry to teach you, but I'm happy to teach you.
Oh, so generous.
Let's see. Sydney S was
Yeah.
saying, "How often do you get new brushes, and how do you take care of yours?"
How often? I don't know if I have
Oh my God, Nicolas, I'm
What?
sorry.
What?
Because I said that the S, like S with the triangle,
Yeah,
for
you
me
hit
was
it?
like sh. Because I said shta,
Yeah, yeah.
and Nicola was saying the S with the triangle is like SH in shoe.
Yeah, so again,
Oh
your
my God,
your
I
brain with
am
many tongues.
Croatian.
I mean, you could
Nicolas.
look you would pass as Croatian, I feel.
Do I look like I'm
I
Croatian?
think yeah, I think you could be like I always told you that you could be like I mean, right now with your red hair, you know, it kind of covers your very dark hair. But I always told you that you could be like an Eastern European Jew. I always thought you were like Jewish, Eastern European. For some reason, that's like what my mind always well, not always thought, but
yeah, because
but
you
I
were
was
like, I thought you were.
well, the thing is, like,
It's not like you saw me and you thought I was.
you have that dark hair, like dark brows. You have that sharp nose. You have beautiful eyelashes.
Now you're just being nice.
No, no, no. But you have a lot of features that could be like Jewish, you know? So, and I was thinking Israelish, not really. Like, you know, you have like a fairer skin tone. Israelish people usually have like this beautiful kind of golden skin tone, like darker skin tone.
Are Croatians tall?
Not necessarily. I don't think not necessarily. Like think of Luka Modric.
Yeah.
So there's your answer.
But I want to see Croatians. Oh no, no. I mean, the average is
I would say they're like us. You know, if I have to,
165
I would, yeah.
centimeters, and here the average is 160
Okay, so
or
a
like
little,
150 something, I think.
okay, a little bit taller, but you know, it's not, you know,
Germany.
yeah, or like Dutch people, or like Finnish.
Let's see. Rebecca Caridad was saying, Danny, you and I have similar coloring, and I'm Cuban and Polish. Oh.
Cuban and Polish. Yeah.
And Jutaki001 was saying, Danny could also pass as Icelander. She'd blend very easily in.
Oh, maybe. Well, maybe.
And
Icelandic.
Nicolas Mijarovic was saying, the Croatian sensation.
Yeah.
That's my brain.
I don't think so. No.
My brain is the Croatian sensation.
No, who do they call like that? That was
That's me, Nicolas.
No,
I'm the Croatian sensation.
No, that's not you.
The Croatian.
That was somebody in sports or something.
Tony Kukoc.
Oh, Kukoc. Yeah,
Basketball
the
player.
basketball player from the Bulls. Yeah. That's my Bulls. He was really good.
Oh, Nicola, I thought you were referring to me. But okay.
But you did really well with the ch in Kukoc.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
Nicolas, it's
I
like
mean, yeah, you're back home.
natural. Oh
You
my
went. You're
god.
going home.
Well, I'm not going.
Well,
Well, I would love to visit,
your
but
bags are done. You didn't
oh
know
yeah.
this, but I've been making your bags. I've been waiting for this day for such a long time.
Ray A was saying Daniela definitely has Audrey Hepburn kind of vibes. Whoa, that's
Oh
like a.
my God!
Now you're just
What?
throwing flowers at me. Because
Yeah.
that's like a huge compliment.
Well, she's one of the most beautiful women ever, I feel.
Period. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
so that's good
I'm gonna
company for
take
you.
that. I don't know what they were referring to.
I think they are correct.
But that is very sweet, and I feel very ¿sí se dice flattered?
Flattered, yeah.
Flattered. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doubting the use of that word.
No, you perfectly.
Yeah.
I know.
So we can close the live stream with this.
I think that's good. I think that's good for today, I feel.
Ending
on that note.
Let's see. Caqueiro was saying, hello, llego tarde pero acá presente, ¿cómo van? Hola mi cacaíto, muy bien, ¿y tú? ¿Ya bien de la gripa? Cacaíto. Pelón.
Es fatal ese apodo.
No, a mí me parece
Cacaíto
divino.
pelón, ese es como un niño todo desguarambilado.
No, a
Como,
mí me suena
"Hola".
como un juguete.
Sí,
Como un juguete
cacaíto
de trapo.
pelón.
Cacaíto pelón.
Por eso ves todo como
No, pero sabes
todo
que no,
maltrecho.
cacaíto, acabo de saber.
Cacaíto pelón.
No, porque cacaíto pelón. No, pero si digo esto, no sé. Me
No,
hace
no,
pensar
no,
en un
sí.
juguete, a ver si cacaíto sabe a cuál me estoy refiriendo. Un juguete que estaba de moda cuando éramos pequeñas, que Paula, la hermana de mi primo Andrés, lo tuvo, o fue Daniela, lo tuvieron como regalo de Navidad. Era un muñeco que hacía algo.
Orinaba, cagaba.
Yo quiero ver si Cacaíto sabe.
Debe ser como, hola, soy Lizzy Caquita o algo
No,
así.
pero esa puede ser una buena
pista?
Una buena pista. A ver, Cacaíto.
Cagadito.
Cacaíto de pronto trabajando y yo acá. Cacaíto.
Pues no, tenemos que esperarla. Podemos seguir
Bueno,
con otras cosas.
listo.
Cacaíta pelona.
A ver. Ana dice, hola, estoy descubriendo esto. Me encanta ver el proceso. Gracias.
Muy amable.
No, bienvenida Ana siempre.
¿Esta es Ana la mexicana?
Ajá.
Había
Ana, la
otra Ana mexicana.
No, porque Ana dijo, I'm from Mexico. Entonces por eso estás pensando en Ana,
Sí,
la mexicana.
pero me acuerdo que había en algún momento hubo otra Ana mexicana.
Cacaíto dice, uff, no sé cuál es, jaja, un Cabbage Patch o algún nenuco que cagaba. Cacaíto. No, es que
Nenucagón.
Cacaíto, pelón, y el otro era Cocolín Popó.
¿Esa era la muñeca?
Cocolín Popó.
No, te suena a Cocolín Popó, pero no había Cacaíto pelón.
No,
Ah,
Cacaíto pelón es Cacaíto.
No, pues sí, pero es que pensé que estaba descubriendo
es que cuando dije suena a un muñeco, dije, ya sé por qué lo asocio con un muñeco, porque suena parecido a
¿Cocolín pelón?
Cocolín Popó,
Cocolín Popó. Estaba mezclando ambas.
Sí.
Sí, qué pena. Cocolín Popó.
Cacaíto Popó después,
Sí.
porque...
Cagadito pelón.
Ay, Cacaíto. No, y Cacaíto dice que ya está bien, ya no tiene gripa. Menos mal. A ver, miremos dónde estábamos. So remember Guillaume's question about the quote-unquote studies?
Yes.
They were saying study film screenshots and photos on the internet. So I think, yes, it was more like I was saying, like study
like somebody else's
studying
work.
Someone else's, exactly. Yeah.
But you know there are contemporary artists that actually work from like popular media. So I mean, conceptually, you would have to. And I think that those things should come first, and you shouldn't just say, I don't know, I've been working on, just doing all this stuff. Like, how do I frame it as a contemporary, like, statement? Um, but I don't think, because I think that in terms of subject matter, like, I don't think there would be any subject matter that anyone could tell me, like, that it's like, oh, I do this, and it would sound surprising to me in the sense that it's like, oh my God, the work is blah. Like, if you look at enough art,
Mm-hmm.
you'll start realizing that art could be anything. It could come from anywhere, like literally anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's the fact that you're studying composition through like film stills. I think that that's like a super good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you even talk to like a lot of people that do concept art illustration, and they maybe want to get a little bit better at design, and or they want to understand, for example, if they are working in the animation industry and they have to do key shots like color keys, or just very specific compositions, it's always better if they have a sensitivity, if they kind of broaden their sensitivity in cinema.
Mm-hmm.
So studying great film and the photography of great film is amazing. The compositions in great film, oh my God, they're incredible.
Yeah, but from what I'm reading in Guillaume's question,
Yeah,
I think they're saying that they want
more.
something to say, like they want to say
Mm,
something with their work, because they're saying
mm,
that they've been working for 10 years doing
yeah,
what they called studies from the like screenshots or photos in the internet. So maybe they feel like that's not what they really want to say, because as you were saying, there's people that use that, I mean,
mm-hmm.
that's their work and it makes sense
Yeah,
and it feels very personal, but maybe it's not the case in Guillaume's case.
yeah,
uh, and I would say, Guillaume, that I would try to see, because I think that when you choose a specific photo on the internet or a screenshot, like if you decide to pause in a specific uh,
moment.
moment of the movie or whatever, it's because something there calls your attention.
Yeah,
So I would try to focus on that, like all the studies you've done, try to see what attracted you from those images or those screenshots you decided to paint.
yeah, you're totally right.
Because I think that maybe you're thinking, no, I was just doing studies, but there's also there's always a criteria why you chose those and not the others. So I would try to see that, because maybe that would give you a clue of the things you like. Maybe in the composition, maybe you like a very recurrent composition, and you prioritize that with the images you like to do studies. And also, I would say try to think about the things you like, because I don't think there
Ice
has to
cream.
be. Sorry, what?
No, 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 I'm dumb.
I was gonna say that there doesn't that it doesn't have to be like a like this idea of art being like this superior thing that talks about philosophical or very deep things. You could be talking about your life. You could be talking about the things you like. You could be talking about how you really like when there's, I don't know, like shadows and light right next to each other. Or you could talk about those things and you could still create very powerful images without it having to like sound pretentious when you share it with someone else.
Right.
So,
So maybe the step to those things is not as far as he thinks.
mhm.
Yeah, from what you're trying to say. And
Mhm.
yeah, I think you said it perfectly, because I was also about to say that
I could say it perfectly in Croatian if you want.
you could, but that would that would be good for the only very few people that speak it. So let's try to speak a little more broadly for other people. That's
Go
what I would
ahead.
ask of you, Danny. That
Uh-huh.
sacrifice. Um,
Uh-huh.
no, I would just add that yes, what Danny was saying, like, there has to be like a moment where you just not look at what you've been doing and say, oh, these are all just stills. Like these are stills from sequences of a movie, and that's all I've done. Like you have to start to look at them and say, well, what did I learn from making these? Like what did I learn, you could say technically, or what did I learn about myself when making these? What do I know about my attraction? Like what am I learning about the things that move me?
Mm-hmm.
And those are all like super important things,
Mm.
like really really important, not just like vaguely important, or just important because we're trying to find some sort of relevance into the fact that you're deciding to study film, like these stills of film. No, they're actually like super super important.
Mm-hmm. Because they're
So
talking about you.
yeah, if we watch the same movie and we have to make 10 different studies with stills, I can assure you that if there were 100 of us making, that exercise, like 100 of us would choose 100 different like stills. So, each time we have to make an exercise like that. So, yeah, that speaks, even if you don't think it really is speaking about yourself in a very, kind of subtle and perhaps not super direct way. But that's the whole point. You have to uncover like the ways in which it is speaking about you.
Mm-hmm.
That is your job after doing those. So I think you've only, even if you do, even if you say, I've done this for so long, I would venture to say, yeah, but you've done like half the job.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you feel you're not satisfied, it's because you've done just only part of the job. And you're supposed to finish the job. Like you're supposed to do like this thing, in a very sort of integral way, which means that now you have to evaluate, those paintings that you've done, and the choices that you have made,
Mm-hmm.
and try to understand why, why these work. I think you're good. I think, to think that these are just like, let's say, evidences of you being stuck would be a very tough way to see them. I would just see them as, oh my god, I've done the work. I've done the really hard work to get to know myself.
Yeah, now I have to like sit down and analyze
Yeah, but you have
all
all the
things.
stuff
Yeah.
there. You have everything there to go through and to think and to sift through and to say, wow, why does this particular one attracts me most? And
Mm-hmm.
that is like super exciting. I would say that that's like one of the most exciting things to do once you have like the, you've done the hard work. So now the fun starts.
Chapulín Colorado was saying some time ago, thanks for this conversation. I actually stopped doing art 20 years ago. I transferred to architecture.
Mm,
Now that I've been in architecture since then, I tend to sketch non-arc here and there.
mm. That's really cool. Yeah.
Non-arc, as in,
I
I don't know
think,
if I'm saying it good.
well, yeah, as
Non-arc,
architecture.
non-arc. I don't know how to say it, but
I think that was perfect.
okay. James Pence was saying, hello, Danny and Nicolas. Loving this so far. Hey, James, how are you? They were saying, watching while painting. I'm doing my own unmade bed of my partner with the sheet stuck to him
Oh,
when
beautiful.
the weather was so hot.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds super fun.
that's a hot bed.
But that sounds like a great painting.
Yeah.
Because if you could see like the
Yeah,
sheet
I would very quickly
like
get out of
glued
that
to
bed,
it,
though.
yeah. Um, let's see. Mm, um, Ray A was saying
Mhm.
the artist Mark D'Alessio
Oh,
has a
he's
really beautiful outdoor palette. I should note, Mark's palette is expensive.
yeah, but Mark is incredible. He's an incredible plein air painter. Yeah, very very good plein air painter.
Ivan Sanchez, oh, I'm sorry, Ivan
Mm.
Sanchez was saying Nicholas with an
Yeah,
H.
Ivan.
Nicholas, hi. I have made a lot of experiments with various painting grades.
Yeah,
Winsor Newton Cat Red is almost the
the
but
same.
the same.
Yeah.
but artist grade is better. It have less filler and it is a little more saturated.
Yes, yes, I would agree with that.
Julia Tovar está
Ooh.
mandando un emoji de carita con corazones. Creo que es cuando estábamos hablando de la pintura
Julia Flowers.
de la Julia. Sí,
Mm-hmm.
tirándole flores
Flowers
a
in
la
the
Julia.
face.
Julia's a la flower. ¿Te reíste de esa bobada?
No, no, no.
Sí, te reíste.
No, es que me imaginé como una receta de cocinar a Julia con
Julia a la
harina.
flower.
Sí, con harina. Eso fue de donde mi cabeza se fue, no sé por qué.
A ver. Roxana Toff was saying, thanks so much, guys. Thanks so much, you guys. Sadly, got a few farm chores to do before dark.
Oh, that's awesome. I
It
would
was-
love to know these
Yeah, I
farm
want to
chores.
know them too.
Yeah.
Maybe they're like, okay, I have to run, but let me type
Yeah,
them super quickly.
I have to put the chickens to bed.
It was very informative and inspiring to watch and listen today. I appreciate what you do so much.
Oh, thank
That's so
you.
nice.
Very kind. Love to.
What are
I'd
the
love to
chores?
know your farm
Roxana,
life.
please.
Yeah.
Please. Liad was saying, I feel like drawing and painting is like writing. First you learn how to write, then you learn how to express yourself through through writing.
It's your Croatian. It's
Yeah,
it's
I'm
doing
sorry.
a number on you.
No, it's not only the Croatian. It's
No,
like
so many languages in the brain.
Yeah,
So many. I'm
the
surprised
world.
you can even like open your mouth and
Yeah.
like, something intelligible comes out.
Yeah, it always does.
I
Thing
know.
is that
It's-
sometimes
it's the price of being so advanced.
different languages like step in my ideas, so I
Yeah.
have to pause and refocus on the language I'm in.
Yeah. Dumb
the
it down for
moment.
us. Yeah.
The only one that
The only language.
that kicks me always is English.
Yeah. Why is
Yeah.
it harder for you, do you feel? When you can speak so many other languages.
I think it's because it's the first one I learned.
Oh, right. So it's the
So-
first one you forgot.
Yeah.
Makes
Mm.
sense. Makes absolute sense.
Let's see. Trying to see if maybe I missed any questions. Mm-hmm. A ver. Shannon Vaught was
Mhm.
saying, I have been following Nicolas since 2000.
Since 2 p.m.
Oh no, but before that they
the
were
street.
saying, I was just wondering about visual correspondence, but I love this just as much.
Oh,
Oh, that's awesome. And we'll be back.
yes.
For sure. And Shannon was also saying, I have been following Nicolas since 2016 or so when he was doing larger paintings.
Ooh.
Have loved to see the natural progression of work since then. All
Oh.
is valuable.
Oh,
And a
thank
heart
you.
emoji.
Oh, look at that. Long time fan. Thank
you. Let's see. Ray A was saying hi from New Jersey.
Oh,
Looking amazing.
thank you.
I like the George Condo aesthetic reference in the Dali portrait.
Oh, thank you. I mean, yeah, let's call it condo-esque. Yes. That is me trying to be loose, I think. Me embracing my looseness, but thank you.
This was very, very long ago, but Russell Harris was saying, I just joined the live stream. The painting is off to a phenomenal start.
Thank you.
The light on the portrait reminds me of a Caravaggio painting.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, that's exceedingly generous. So I'm going to take it, but with a grain of salt, I think.
Cosette Pineda,
Ooh.
antes Cosette Paz,
Mhm.
estaba diciendo también hace rato, hola niños,
Oye,
Eres un genio, qué
se
belleza.
le agradece
hola a la niña Cosette.
por ese piropazo, ahora que estoy
Em,
ya más viejo.
Rachel
Yeah.
was saying, "Hi, I'm so sorry. I haven't watched in so long, but I remember when Danny wanted to have a birthday party looking at houses." Yeah, I still want to someday. But yeah, that's long ago, Rachel. Because my birthday was in April, so it's been uh, long time no see. But I never did it.
Well, it also,
I mean,
I mean, it was joke,
it was a joke, yeah.
but I think that if we met Rosalind at the right moment,
And Robin. I mean,
and
if we're
if we manage to get Robin to also take the trip to, actually I don't know, because Rosalind was, if I'm not mistaken, she's about to move.
if we meet somewhere in the world,
Yes.
we have to go to see a house.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yes.
But yeah, we were joking with the plan.
Maybe you could ask for Jody's help also. This is like
Oh,
a
yeah?
all girls.
No,
you
you're
know.
invited too.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go.
You can drive us around.
Okay, that's a chauffeur. So that's an Uber. And that's totally fine, but that's not what I want to do.
No, because I was saying you can drive us if you don't want to go in. But you
Yeah,
should
like I
go
said,
with us.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
I was just trying to push you because if you drive us there,
Yeah.
I could convince you to go inside.
No, that's, take pictures of me and
I would be like, Nicolas, the bathroom is amazing. Don't you want to pee?
no,
Nicolas,
thank
they
you.
have pizza.
They have pizza.
Nicolas, the cast of Selling Sunset
Okay.
is in the house.
No, would you want to meet them? I don't want to.
No.
I don't.
No, but you saw the
They're
show
too
with
toxic.
me.
Yeah, they're too much. Too much drama for me. I don't want to. I don't want to know them.
Nicolas, it's a house that was in Selling Sunset.
I don't care.
Don't you want to see it?
Maybe the enormous one.
Exactly. Nicolas, it's that house. The, I don't know, $80 million house.
Maybe that house I would be curious.
Nicolas, they have a Rembrandt.
Well, I mean, a Rembrandt could be worth more than the house. So.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
But would you go in?
To look at a Rembrandt?
Yeah.
So how would this differ from any other museum?
You could see it in a house.
You could see it in the bathroom.
Well, you could see a Rembrandt that's not in public display.
Okay.
It would be once in life opportunity.
Yeah. Could you imagine if it was like a bad Rembrandt? And I just come out like, oh, it's not a good Rembrandt.
Well, but you should see it first.
Yeah.
So would that be the thing that convinced you to go
No,
in?
not at all.
No?
No.
Nicolas, they have...
A Rembrandt eating pizza.
No. Nicolas, they have the entire...
What?
Collection of hot toys and statues.
That would be interesting. Yes.
Like,
how does that get me more exciting than a Rembrandt? That's kind of weird. I feel weird now. Like I feel dirty.
They have a machine in that room that
a machine
creates the perfect pizza. Pepperoni
in the same
pizza.
room?
Yeah. Because it's huge. I mean,
well,
it's like
what is
huge.
it? Who's the owner? Willy Wonka? Like what are we talking about
well, no,
here?
because it's not chocolate pizza, but
Yeah, but no, but you got me at getting to know maybe somebody's collection, like somebody who has like all these like statues that are super cool. Yeah, I would definitely go and see that.
Oh, look, Jody was saying I'm totally, in all caps, totally in for the house hunting. You are
Just look
totally
at
invited,
that.
Jody. We have to go. I would love that plan.
So our budget for a house, Jody,
No, the
it's
thing
around
is that
$3,000 maybe.
we don't have to have a budget because we're not gonna buy a house.
We're just gonna act as
We're
if we
just gonna
can
act.
buy a house.
Exactly. So we would rent a
What?
limo.
Oh no, you don't have to go
No,
with a limo. No.
Yeah, that would be like
It's like too much. Try hard. Yeah, no.
it's like, oh no.
No,
Yeah, the
no.
showings it's closed. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
just go. Just walk up to the house. You're
No,
you're better
not
off,
walk.
I feel. Walk up.
No.
Yeah, who cares? It's like if somebody says something, it's like, oh, I like walking.
Mm-hmm.
I like walking. I live around here in this very expensive neighborhood. So yeah, I just walk.
But yeah, that would be amazing. Chapulín Colorado was saying, Danny, did you ever get to use your new set of pastels? If you did, what type of art did you do? I haven't.
Oh,
Chapulín.
Danny.
If I am completely honest, I haven't. I have to. At the moment, I'm carving. Um, it's not. I mean, it's not a valid excuse because I've had them long enough.
Yeah, for 9 years
But I would get to them.
at some point.
Yeah. um, let's see. Robin was saying, get an agent and they'll drive you.
Oh yeah, show up with the agent.
Oh. But then they would have my number. And
Well,
then I would have to say, no, you know what?
change not never pick up. Who cares?
No. Jody was saying, we can't take a limo because we don't want them to know how much money we have to spend.
Right. As soon as
Oh.
as soon as you're saying, well, that's not, that's kind of too expensive, they're gonna be like, yeah, right.
Mm.
See, you never show.
That's
never,
why we need Jody there
yeah,
too.
you can't
Everyone has different
can't
cool
show your hand
tips.
too quickly.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
No.
Now I'm again getting excited of the house hunting party.
Yeah.
Liat was saying 3K. OPL needs to start a Patreon or Ko-Fi or super chats or something.
No. I think
It's like 2K.
I think owning a house is something that we're not going to be able to do in our lifetime, and we're okay. I think we're okay.
No, and to be honest, I have to say that we rent an apartment.
Yeah.
That is very good for us.
Yes.
So yeah. But yeah, I don't think we would be buying.
I think it's beyond our
Yeah.
capabilities to be.
Or if we win
very
the
honest.
lotto.
Well, if we win the lotto, yes, but
Mm.
but yeah, I think we are close to understanding that the chance we have for home ownership depends entirely on winning the lotto. So
But we can't afford to have a house.
yeah,
But we can afford to have a dog.
yeah. I mean that's
And we're gonna
that's
have a
almost
dog.
like a house with like organs.
Also with all the expenses.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
as expensive as a
Yeah.
house, I think.
No. Fatima Alkurbi was saying, I'm in love with your painting.
Oh, thank you.
Yutaki001 was saying, Nicolas is a very good painter. I agree with you, Fatima. His paintings are awesome.
Well, thank you.
A ver. RM dice, hola D-I-N. Sé que lo
Oh.
hablaron varias veces, pero casi siempre lo agarró a mitad de explicación.
I think that should be Fer's lock. Well, no, she's not getting married, and yeah, she's getting married. We're getting a diamond sent through the mail. No, Fer needs. She's a big girl now, so she needs first time that she's gonna have a locker room at school, a locker. So she needs a combination lock. Because she had bought one of those locks with like a little key, but she is. I love my daughter, but I think that key is gonna get lost like in 48 hours. So I bought her like a combination lock. First day of school today for Fer. And it's like she's going to middle school. She was very nervous today. Dropped her off at school this morning. She's very excited, but she was very nervous. Is it the lock? No, stop it. What? I bought a Oh, Jesus. Jesus Christ.
Jesus crust. Oh, that's a good name of a pizza.
Jesus crust?
Crust, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not only a...
Well,
Ese es mi
oh
termo.
my God.
Es mi termo.
Everything.
Soy
Everything.
políglota, sino...
Everything falls in this room. Like
I was saying-
99% of the times, it's my things.
No. It was my...
It was your thermos.
Thermos?
Thermos, yeah.
Okay. My
Is that-
bottle.
Your water bottle. Is it a bottle or is it like, I think it's a thermos. No?
I don't know if you could... I don't know if you call it thermos. I trust you, but it sounds very...
Like kindergarten?
no, like very old.
What? A thermos?
Yeah.
No. What are you talking about?
Thermos?
Yeah, of course.
Thermos meaning.
You're literally looking for thermos.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I've never heard that. My
Thermos?
bottle. Termo.
We say termo.
Yeah, but
That's
that
like
sounds
the closest thing to what
that
we
sounds
say.
like a me translation. That's why I thought you were.
That, you know,
just
when you
saying the-
struggle with the 50 languages in your brain.
Yeah.
No, I think we're okay. Like if you say, could you pass me the thermos? Like people won't be looking at the ceiling, like trying to like, you know, grab a light bulb, saying, like, what did she say? No, they'll see the thermos and they'll pass you the thermos.
A ver. Oh, I have to say.
What's that?
I mean, you said it here, but I think Jesus crust
Oh my God.
would be Jesus. Jesus crust
Okay. So two.
would be
two
the best
puns.
name for a pizza place
In
near a
like-
church, like
oh, it had
in
this
front
is
of a
like
church,
super specific.
in front of
then.
a church.
Well, but you
Jesus-
can't use no, but that would be a sin.
Really? No,
Well,
but
you
it's not
can't
trying
use
to
God's
be
name in
disrespectful.
vain. It's
No,
not
'cause it's not
disrespectful.
Jesus, it's
Jesus crust.
Jesus. I just think it sounds cool.
Yeah.
But okay. Let's see. I was saying, RM was saying, hola DIN. Sé que hablaron varias veces, pero casi siempre lo agarro a mitad de explicación o en inglés y no termino de entender los materiales.
¿Qué será?
¿Cómo puedo preparar un papel para óleo y qué papel sería mejor en cuanto a gramaje y textura? Acá no venden las libretas grandes de Moleskine. Vivo en Argentina.
Pero honestamente, cualquier papel que sea como de buen gramaje, o sea, para que uno no piense que tiene que comprar un papel así súper particular, está perfecto. O sea, incluso hay gente que prepara papeles que son como para grabado, que son como de algodón, y queda perfecto. Y lo único que toca hacer es sellarlo, o sea, para hacerlo...
Pues
Apro-
toca...
Sí, toca es un decir, pero
Sí.
para hacerlo, entre comillas, apropiadamente, no, es solo sellarlo y ya.
Sí,
O sea, se le puede
porque,
echar cola, se le puede echar un imprimante acrílico,
porque Nicolás lo usaba crudo
sí,
por mucho tiempo.
sí.
Lo usó crudo por mucho tiempo,
Ah,
entonces
todavía.
lo
Todos los
usa,
rewards del
todos
libro
los rewards.
son en papel crudo.
Entonces no es que se necesite.
No hay nada, o sea, no hay absolutamente nada que diga que es que uno no puede. No, nada.
Mm,
O sea, la pintura no es como que uno la haga y a la semana la pintura se cayó. O sea, se cayó del papel. Como, no se podía. No. Eso va, o sea, durar, pero décadas y décadas y décadas bien. Eso no, cuando la gente hay veces dice, no, es que eso va a tener problemas, muchas veces se está anticipando a como a 100 años, 150 años. Y uno dice, no, pues bueno. O sea, sí.
RM dice, qué bien, crudo me encanta.
Sí, perfecto.
Muchas gracias, pensé que sin preparación no se podía.
No pasa nada, no pasa nada.
Iván dice, RM, hasta la cartulina normal sirve, el cartón oscuro, las tapas de los blogs, las tapas de los vinilos, las cartulas de los libros, carátulas.
Carátulas, perfecto, sí.
Cartulas, yo no sé qué me está pasando.
Sí, tu croata.
Y un largo, etcétera.
Carátulas es fantástico lo que dice Iván,
Carátulas.
porque me acuerda
Andrew Cranston.
a Andrew Cranston,
Sí.
que él literalmente pinta rarísimo además, o sea, pinta con
Increíble.
como medio, pinta con barniz,
Ujú.
o sea, únicamente barniz y se ve que hace como transparencias con el barniz, entonces
Sí.
técnicamente también es fatal esa pintura. O sea, y digo también porque pues incluyo la mía, pero la de él es rarísima. Supongo, yo no sé si lo ha hecho como orgánicamente, llegó a esa manera de trabajar o
Yo
lo
diría
hizo
que
por puro,
sí.
como, no sé, capricho, pero un capricho como que le termina gustando,
Pues
pero
y les sirve
pues, le
impresionante.
sirve increíble.
Sí.
La pintura es preciosa y digamos que la textura que él logra y la manera como tan de él con la que logra construir pintura es, tiene que ver con eso. Él usa esas carátulas reviejas de libros que son como enteladas, las
Ujú.
carátulas que son como con lino, supongo que es eso, Iván. Me corrige si estoy en lo correcto. Y las usa divino.
¿Me corrige si estoy en lo correcto?
Me corrige o me dice, por favor, me corrige o me cuenta si estoy en lo correcto o me confirma si estoy en lo
Porque si
correcto.
estás en lo correcto no te tiene que...
Me corrige, coma, o me confirma si estoy en lo correcto.
Ujú.
Eh,
RM dice, lo único que un papel de 120 gramos es muy fino, ¿no? O tampoco importaría.
Buah, una vez con Willy Chajín, pintamos en papel de impresora.
Sí, pero...
Un gallo, uy, fue
Sí,
un gallo, o
sí, sí,
sea,
sí.
lo montamos en un bastidor, si no estoy mal, o no me acuerdo, estuviera Willy acá y nos confirma. Creo que una vez que lo montamos, porque fue como reto así en la universidad, súper cool, como tratar de ver si podíamos montar. Él había impreso un dibujo que él había hecho, lo había ampliado y lo imprimió en ese papel y estábamos tratando de ver si podíamos como montarlo o si podíamos montarlo en bastidor o pegarlo, pero yo no me acuerdo si lo pegamos. Yo creo que lo montamos, yo creo que fuimos re arriesgados. Y le echamos agua con una esponja encima de una colchoneta de esas azules que había en la Javeriana para los modelos.
¿Agua?
Sí, sí, porque le teníamos que echar agua antes de tratar de echar, porque le terminamos echando Bindex al dibujo
Ya, ya, ya.
porque él lo
Ya, ya,
quería,
ya.
él lo quería pintar encima. Fue,
Pero en ese
sí,
caso
señora,
sí le
sí lo
echaron
haré.
Bindex, sí le echaron imprimante acrílico.
Sí, sí, sí,
Porque creo
sí,
que, digamos, o sea, papel de impresora
pero
sin
sabes que
nada,
esas pinturas, o sea,
pues es que a
uno
ver, de que se
dice,
puede,
no, no
todo
se
se
debe.
puede.
Exacto, porque esas pinturas de bacon sobre papel, esos como apuntes de bacon sobre papel, son en un papel de cualquier cosa, o sea, eso no es nada. Ese papel es
No, por eso,
X.
de que se puede, todo se puede,
Sí,
pero pues si de pronto RM quisiera como hacer una pintura donde pueda tener varias capas,
sí.
como que donde pueda construir más, creo que se dificultaría mucho en un papel.
¿Saben cuál puede RM y que seguramente se consigue en Argentina? Ese Canson miteintes, no meteintes. Eh,
No, fatal.
sí, yo sé, gracias. Ese papel es muy como tradicional y es muy como comercial. Ese se consigue y en ese yo me acuerdo desde hace muchísimo tiempo a Darío Ortiz haciendo gouache encima de ese, pero yo me acuerdo que hizo como también unas pinturas en óleo, si no estoy mal, y está perfecto. O sea, ese papel es fantástico para eso. De nuevo, lo puede preparar si quiere o lo puede dejar así crudo. Yo creo que Darío le echaba como cola al papel o lo
Ujú.
imprimaba con algo porque Darío pues siempre es súper clásico. Pero si uno no quiere, pues no toca.
Eh, Mario León
¿What?
dice, yo tengo un Nicolás Uribe en una portada de disco de vinilo.
Ay, ¿se acuerda Mario?
Esa
Sí,
risita
no
tuya.
sé, estuvo tierna.
Sí.
Sí, el de
Tan lindo.
que tiene varias figuritas, Mario. Yo me acuerdo de ese muy, muy bien.
Iván,
¿Cómo,
Iván dice, Mario León, qué tesoro, lo felicito.
Mario, y esa pintura, cómo sigue, digamos? Porque usted se acuerda del día en que se hizo. ¿Cómo es la actualidad de esa pintura que está sobre esa carátula de disco?
Mario dice, sí, tres poses de un calvo. Así, típico, así le
Eso
pusiste tú de
parece,
nombre atrás,
eso
Nicolás.
parece un cuento como de
Ese
Cortázar.
sería
Un
100% un
cuento sin
título que tú
publicar de
pondrías.
Cortázar.
Mario, ese fue el título de Nicolás. Le puso título atrás.
No, no, porque ese es
3 poses de un
Raúl.
calvo.
Ese es
Pero
Raúl,
tú
el
podrías, ese sería
modelo.
un nombre 100% tuyo.
No, yo
Mario
no.
dice, está perfecta.
Ah, bueno, sí, sálgase de ahí, Mario. 3 poses de un calvo, no, pues ya. Autobiografía de Nicolás Uribe. Sí, ¿qué es eso?
Em, a ver, Iván dice, dice, Nicolás, sí, en donde vienen los discos de vinilo. De hecho, también he usado las radiografías, súper genial. La pintura es maravilloso. Óleo y acrílico se pueden sobre cualquier superficie. Y con esos imprimantes de superficie para acuarela, eso se podría aplicar hasta para aguadas. Y dice, yo vi a un estudiante, amigo, que pegaba con una prensa, y dentro de papel encerado, varias hojas de papel de impresora y quedaban maravillosas para pintar.
¿What? Eso nunca lo he hecho, pero me llama el resto la atención esa descripción.
Bruce Jiménez Peña
Ujú.
dice, instrucciones para peinar a un calvo, de Julio Cortázar.
Eso es.
Em, Iván dice, a mí lo que más me ha gustado es pegar papel de ese de impresora sobre MDF, queda espectacular.
Queda muy lindo, yo también. Yo he
Mm,
hecho pinturas en eso también. Sí, yo me acuerdo que es que Willy, lo que nos gustaba era que Willy podía hacer como, digamos, un dibujo a tinta chiquito
ujú,
y luego iba a, no sé, a Auros a ampliarlo o a la comercial papelera, lo que sea, ampliarlo. Y entonces era en papel de fotocopiadora, o sea, X,
ujú.
no, ese papel no tiene nada de complejo. Y ese papel era el que montábamos sobre MDFs. Pero Willy muchas veces lo pegó con Vindex. Es que tú sabes que yo creo que yo uso Vindex por Willy.
Sí, de pronto.
Yo creo que Willy es la primera persona que yo vi usar. Jueputa.
No, Nicolás.
Sí, marica. Ay, es que Dios mío. Eh, sí, ¿qué hago? No sabía que tenía la espátula. Eso me
No.
pasa todo el tiempo. Yo no sabía que era el Vindex y yo me acuerdo que Willy, creo, lástima de nuevo no tener a Willy acá. Mario, llámelo. Mario,
Pero mi
dígale que
amor, o sea, ¿por qué razón estaría Willy acá sentado
conexión.
un
Ay,
martes
mi amor, Willy tiene
con
la mano
nosotros?
dentro del pantalón en este momento viendo como
Nicolás, ¿no vayas a decir
comiendo
alguna?
unas alitas y viendo anime. Está viendo anime en este momento. O sea, yo lo adoro. Pero creo que debo estar 70% bien en esa descripción. Si
Eh,
Will estuviera acá, se estaría riendo, diciéndome
Nicholas
sí. 70.
Mijarovich was saying, guys, I'm sorry I have to go to sleep.
Oh, no,
La
dude, you're
Q,
amazing.
la Q, knock. I don't know.
I know
And
it's southern.
Nicola was saying, Danny will understand what it means,
Oh,
of
yeah,
course. Of
100%.
course.
I hate it when she
La
starts.
Q, knock. Nicola
Mhm.
Smijarovich.
¿Y cómo era el del comienzo?
Ciao, ciao. I don't know.
Too much head or something.
No, I don't. No, I don't remember.
Yeah,
You see, the language is just
it
they
escapes
just
you.
blend in my head
Yeah,
sometimes.
they
I'm
all do.
sorry. I'm
They all do. It's
sorry.
the curse of knowledge. Yeah, too much knowledge.
A ver, Iván dice, Nicolás, es que yo he hecho todo tipo de experimentos de superficies, hasta papel higiénico sobre tabla y sellado con Vindex, también papel pergamino y papel seda,
Mm,
collage sobre lienzo.
Cocolash.
A ver, ¿dónde estaba?
¿Y cuál de esos le ha llamado la atención, Iván? ¿Cuál de esos ha dicho como, guau, no me lo esperaba, qué superficie tan bonita?
Víctor Barbero dice, hola, buenas noches desde España. Hola, Víctor, ¿qué tal?
Víctor, ya está tarde
Buenas
para Víctor.
tardes
Sí.
desde Colombia. A ver, ¿dónde estaba? Lorena Lanes
Mm.
was saying, I love how calmly you paint, Nicolás.
Oh,
I'm
thank you.
jealous, haha. It looks so good, man.
Oh,
And like a crying, not crying, but a suffering
okay.
emoji
What is
and a
that?
heart emoji. I don't know how to describe that one.
Well, that
Like
sounded
a
very dramatic.
like a mm, ¿cómo se dice? Como quejumbroso, como
Yo no creo que la persona que se haya inventado el emoji dijo, este es un emoji quejumbroso.
Pero ¿cómo se dice quejumbroso?
No sé, mi amor, dilo en croata si quieres. Si no entiendes cómo decirlo, dilo en croata.
Quejumbrus.
Qué hombres tan grandes.
A ver,
A ver.
Iván
Ujú.
estaba diciendo, Dani, ¿qué tan durable es el gouache de Himi? Es que la mayoría de mis gouache empezaron a secarse.
Mm.
Ya los guardo como dice James Gurney, pero igual quiero probar los Himi. Pues
¿Cómo dice
Iván,
James Gurney?
con el cosito como en el topper, ¿no es en el topper? Como...
¿O dice algo distinto?
A ver. ¿No es como un topper?
Pues que nos cuente Iván cómo es que dice Don James.
Sí, por favor, Iván. Y pues Iván, se secan, duran mucho más tiempo líquidos.
También
Mm,
porque son un bloquezote, ¿no?
sí, es una cosa como así de ancha. Se secan. Yo
Sí.
he visto gente que los cambia como a un container, como a un topper más hermético, porque
Mm,
este cierra de lados, pero la verdad no siempre cierra del todo. Digamos, yo tengo dos
mm.
y uno cierra mejor que el otro. Entonces, eso sería bueno, como pasarlos a un topper y cerrarlos herméticamente.
O ese dentro de otro. Puede ser overkill, pero
Ese dentro de otro, ¿cómo así?
esa cajita dentro de una más grande que
Sí,
cierre.
también, también.
Pueden ser en la nevera también.
Y pues Iván, lo que yo hago, los míos digamos ya están secos, pero lo que yo hago la noche antes de usarlos, es que con un goterito les echo agua. Eh, yo sé que, o sea, dicen que no se debería hidratar solo con agua, pero a mí me funciona hidratarlos con un poquito de agua. Los revuelvo un poquito, espero por ahí media horita, los revuelvo un poquito y los hidrato otro poquito. Y ya al día siguiente están otra vez como cremositos. Sé que hay un líquido que venden, creo que no lo mandan acá.
Ujú.
No sé, o sea, no sé si lo manden por Amazon directo acá,
Mm.
pero es como un rehidratador de los Himi.
¿Qué tendrá eso? Glicerina. Debe
Debe
ser
tener,
como,
sí, sí,
sí,
sí.
una
También
pendejada.
también he leído mucho de gente que usa góticas de glicerina,
Sí, pero debe ser algo
que, que
como
se supone
sencillo.
que es la manera en la que se debería hacer y no agua,
Sí.
pero pues yo lo hago con agua, la verdad. Yo no me complico con eso. Y compré en
Mm,
Amazon
mm.
una cosita que es para revolver
Cuchara.
como pinturas cuando uno las está rehidratando. Parece como un batidor de café, pero para la pintura. Y tiene como distintas cabecitas de metal. Y lo he usado y me sirve. Pero con un palito también funciona.
También lo consigue en Amazon.
¿El
Búsquelo
palito?
como
No, el
palito.
palito se come una paleta y con el palito lo revuelve.
Búsquelo como palito.
Mm,
Palito de madera.
a ver.
$17 shipping.
mm, Iván dice,
Ujú.
James Gurney los hace guardar en tarros. Ojalá de los que son herméticos y de
Mm,
vidrio.
ya, ya, ya.
E Iván dice, la caja de Jimmy dentro de otra y a la nevera. Gracias por la info, Dani. Yo a mis wash les pongo retardante. Sí. Ay, es que sí, a ver cómo se llama el cosito para rehidratar. Pero no, la verdad, pues Iván, si quiere probarlos, se sienten un poquito distinto a los otros wash que yo tengo. Pero igual a mí me gustan harto.
¿Los Himi?
Sí, me parecen, me gustan.
Son bonitos. Yo terminé usando unos.
Sí.
Sí, son muy bonitos.
O sea, y costo-beneficio,
Son muy
creo que
baratos
son muy
también.
buenos, sí.
Sí, son muy baratos. Son
Sí,
muy
sí, sí.
económicos.
A mí lo que me pasa es que termino usando como 5 de los cubitos y no utilizo porque pues hay una cantidad ahí de colores que no he ni tocado, pero, em, pero pues igual es muy chévere para el precio. Mm, Iván dice, hay una cosa para acuarela que se llama hiel de buey que funciona con lo que tiene goma arábiga de aglutinante.
Mm,
En cambio, el retardante es para base acrílica.
mm. ¿Y
Mm,
el de buey?
Hiel de buey. Eso parece otro idioma.
O una canción como
Hiel de buey.
de salsa de despecho.
¿Y qué sería el hiel de buey, mi
No
amor? No.
sé.
No.
Pero
Yo
es
no
que
sé
yo,
qué tipo de despecho.
sabes que yo nunca he sabido
Ah,
qué es
mira, y es de
hiel. Tu, pi-
Windsor.
tu, tu, tu,
¿Tú qué?
tu piel
¿La
fría
estás
como la
cantando? ¿Estás
hiel.
cantando la
Yo
canción?
siempre pensaba que era como hielo. Yo siempre pensaba que la hiel era como una manera cortita de decir hielo.
No, no sé. A mí me suena como a hiel.
¿A hiel? ¿La hiel
No,
te suena a hiel, mi
no.
amor?
A ver, estoy pensando, o sea, dije hiel. A ver, ¿a qué me suena? Como a
Pues sí, pero dijiste hiel, me suena a hiel.
mm,
Es que
hiel.
suena a hielo, está muy
No
cerquita
sé.
a hielo, algo frío.
Como algo.
Ahora, ¿qué vas a inventarte
mm,
para no decir hielo?
No, es que no me suena a hielo. O sea, hiel o. No, no me suena a hielo. Me suena como a. Como algo seco, como algo áspero.
No, ahí estás diciendo cualquier cosa.
A ver qué es hiel. Pero mira, estaba viendo.
¿Sí?
eh, hiel de buey
¿Qué
para
es
acuarela de
eso?
Windsor and Newton. Ay,
¿Qué es hiel de buey?
a ver.
Primero, ¿qué es hiel
Hiel.
y por qué se tiene que usar la de buey?
Aspereza o desabrimiento, amargura. ¿Qué? ¿Qué cosa es la hiel? Es un líquido que es producido y secretado por el hígado
¿What?
y almacenado en la vesícula biliar.
¡Qué
La
asco!
bilis ayuda a la digestión y ayuda a las enzimas en su cuerpo para descomponer las grasas en ácidos grasos,
No
que
empiece.
pueden introducirse en el cuerpo a través del tracto digestivo. O sea, la hiel es bilis.
Pues un tipo de, o sea,
O sea, yo puedo decir que cuando uno está muy enfermo uno vomita hiel.
no, no creo, mi amor. No, si eres un buey de pronto. Sí. Si eres
Uy,
un
o
buey
sea,
almizcloso,
hiel de buey, es que es bilis de buey.
sí, no sabía. Esto ya está como cartílago de tiburón.
O
La concha del caracol, como es la baba de caracol.
sí, no te confundiste entre concha de nácar y
Hice
baba de
muchos, sí, hice
caracol,
muchos.
sí.
Son parecidos. No, no tenía idea que esto era un producto literalmente animal.
Animal, sí, yo tampoco.
Bueno, pero, o sea, no me sorprende, o sea,
No,
no,
no, no, pero no
no
me, o
sé,
sea, en
no
mi
sé
cabeza
por
nunca
qué,
pensé que hiel
no sé por qué
iba
si
a ser
normalizo
el como
la
la
cola.
bilis. No, pero o sea, perdóname, no sé qué marca es esta, pero mira rápido. Esta hiel está guardada en un tubo de una
No,
muestra de
sí,
orina.
sí,
O sea,
eso es
esa sí
como
está fresca.
Laboratorios Gómez Vesga y el de
Sí,
buey.
no, ese sí no. No, mírame
Discúlpeme,
este, mira este,
mi hiel de buey
mira este,
huele a la primera orina.
mira este.
Señorita. Uy,
No,
ese buey estaba enfermo.
no, pues o sea, y aprovecharon que estaba,
Sí,
lo pusieron ahí a
esa
vomitar
orina
para,
toca decirle más agua. Bueno, señor.
a ver si hay alguien todavía con nosotros. Iván dice, y él es lo mismo que bilis, y Cosette dice, sí es lo mismo.
No tenía idea.
Franco Vega dice, hiel de buey o miel son los aglutinantes antiguos, creo. Hiel secretado por el hígado, muy amargo. Uy,
Oye, ¿tú
n-
cómo llega la humanidad a eso? O
no
sea,
sé.
de
No,
todo lo
no
que
sé, no
podíamos
quiero
usar.
saber.
Piensa en todas las cosas que hay en este universo, todas, ¿cuál todas? O sea, uno puede exprimir una flor, uno puede coger como a la cochinilla esa, despicharla y decir que sale rojo. O sea, de todas las cosas que hay en este universo, ¿cómo es que alguien llegó, algún artista llegó o sea, supongo cazaron un buey, se estaban comiendo todo lo que daba el buey, llegaron al hígado, llegaron a la bilis y están diciendo, "Hmm,
Esto bueno
esto, oiga, ¿usted
para la
sabe
pintura,
para qué podría ser
sobre
bueno
todo para
esto?
la acuarela.
Sí, para el óleo. Y alguien dice, no, sea huevón,
¿Sabe para qué?
para la
Para lo que
acuarela.
tenga goma arábiga
Sí,
de
sí, no, no
aglutinante,
sea
yo creo.
huevón, no para el huevo. Eso es mejor como para goma arábiga, seguro. Increíble. Los dos somos impresión. El ser humano es una locura.
Iván dice, pues no se acuerda que hay un amarillo que sale de los orines de un tipo de vaca.
No,
La
sí, pero,
gente es recursiva.
sí, pero en pigmento que uno diga,
Pero
esto
igual
es
sí te
amarillo, lo
entiendo, o
voy a
sea,
usar de amarillo.
no, pero sí te entiendo que es muy raro cuando la humanidad llega a eso. O sea, es como lo que hablábamos del kopi luwak, que es el café. O sea, ¿cómo llega uno
¿El
a
cacafé? ¿Te
decir,
refieres al
sí, el
cacafé?
cacafé,
Sí,
que es como se lo comen estos animales salvajes,
sí,
lo digieren, sale en el popó,
sí.
limpian el popó y esos son los granos de café más caro del mundo. Es como, listo, ¿quién llegó? O sea, ¿quién
¿Quién vio el
dijo,
cagarruto de un
ay, no,
animal?
este bicho se me comió mi
La
café?
cosecha.
Ah, ¿qué
Bueno,
hago?
está bien,
Bueno,
escarbo entre la
lavemos ese
caca.
bollo.
Escarbo entre la
Y qué
caca.
delicia de café, entonces pongamos a cultivar. O sea, ¿cómo se llega a eso?
O de pronto lo que entendemos como recursivos literalmente es como la capacidad del ser humano de escarbar entre la caca.
Ujú. No. Cosette dice, sí, el café más caro es ese, jaja, café cagado. Sí.
Pero el primer
Iván
valiente que dijo,
dice,
yo me lo tomo.
Iván dice, no
Sírvame
es,
esa vaina, yo me la tomo.
Iván dice, no es el popó, es la popó. A ver. Eh, Cosette antes estaba diciendo, yo tengo esos Himi y me encantan. Em, y Iván dice, yo tengo pinceles Himi y son muy buenos y bonitos. ¿Sí? Yo los vi, pero yo no compré el kit que tenía pinceles. A ver. Cosette
Es
dice, ah,
Jimmy.
pues, ¿cómo se llama el aparatito? Yo revolví mi pintura con palito. Ay, Dios, mucho trabajo. Tengo que buscar, pero
No, es un palo, o sea, es un overpriced palo, o sea,
no,
no,
porque tiene motorcito.
bueno, es un
Es
palo
el
con un
cosito.
motor.
Voy a
Es un palo
traerlo.
con pilas.
No me demoro, Cosette. No me demoro, Coco.
Mm.
Con
Cocosette.
Cosette. Me retiro.
No, y yo ya casi voy a acabar, Lindita. Es para que acabemos. So, um, as we wait for Danny to bring her little mixer thing, overpriced mixer thing, um, I'm happy with the painting. Like I went for the relationships that I said I was gonna go for. And I think they are enough to give me a sense of how to proceed with the rest of the painting. I'm excited to see how the molding is going to go. Where for now it's been all mostly reds. Like if you really look at the painting, I mean there are greener areas, but it's been mostly like peachy. I mean there are cooler areas too, but if I would have to say, there's certainly like a red orange kind of dominance in this area. Um, I don't think it looks that lush, mainly because it's still surrounded by very like a lot of these reddish undertones and earthy undertones. So we ended up just kind of echoing what was already there. It doesn't quite stand out. If we were like painting this on top of like on top of this palette, let's say, of a ground that was, this gray, I think it would look vastly different. I don't think it would look better or worse. That's not the whole point, characterizing it as better or worse. It was just showcase like the color a little bit differently. But so I'm a little aware of how close it seems, maybe a little too close. But remember, I don't think this is going to happen with this one, but I don't know if you guys remember when I was painting Fer and I added that cobalt blue background and it really sort of activated the relationships that were in the portrait. Like it made them super evident. Again, I don't think this is what's going to happen in this one because we're not really adding a color that's going to be kind of framing what we've already painted, and it's going to be different enough from what we've painted so that it seems like it's going to create like a big enough contrast that's going to showcase the differences between the two. But I do feel that it's still going to feel warmer, redder, hopefully with the addition of these oranges here. we still kind of remain in an analogous region of the palette, so that's going to be fine. I think that's going to be okay, but it makes it a little bit richer. It just broadens like that spectrum a little bit more, a tiny bit more. We don't want to do it like too much, but we want to widen it just a tiny bit more. And we'll see. Maybe perhaps as soon as we start to go towards the greener little moments of the foliage, and I do want to push the green, knowing that I have all these like redness to work from. I think if we push some of those greens up here, it's just going to play off super, super nicely. So for now, we just have to be very, very patient with what we're doing, and realize that it's going to take just a little bit more time than what was anticipated. But I think we're good. I think we are on a good path. And while you show your your thing, I don't even know what to call it. I'm going to. Okay, that's just a mix, like a little.
No one's listening to it.
No
I
one's.
haven't shown it.
Okay.
Cosette, Cosette dice que linda compartiendo el licuadora de pinturas. Se ve así, parece como un resaltador y tiene como distintas cabezales.
Cabeza. Tú a todo le dices cabezal, mi
Eso
amor.
se
Todo.
llama un cabezal.
En croata.
En croata, mi amor, es que tú no. Y
todo le dices cabezal, a todo.
Uno lo pone y gira así. La verdad es súper chévere. No sale.
Se dañó, lástima.
No. Y
Lástima porque costó
tiene
$98,
No.
99.99.
Y tiene también cuadradito. La verdad es súper bueno.
Súper útil.
Y tú solo lo pones, chin, revuelves y ya. Perfecto.
Perfecto. De nuevo, la versión.
A ver, Cosette, no sé, dice que es de Sketch Plan.
No, vamos, un
No
palo.
sé.
Necesitamos es un palo, mi amor, un palito para revolver.
Mi amor, por favor. No. Cosette dice, eso, dice que se dañó el cabezal, dice Iván. Cosette dice, ¿eso cuesta? No, costó como $5. Algo así. No. La verdad, súper barato. Lo encontré como en Amazon chismoseando cosas.
Inservibles.
No son inservibles, son muy buenas.
Respete, Nicolás.
Respete. Y cuando quieras te la presto.
No, mi amor, para nada.
Bueno, entonces no te la presto. A ver. Dice Cosette. No, pues no lo compro porque es de oro. Sí costará eso. Y dice, ok, hoy compraremos.
No, bueno.
Muchas
mira
gracias, muy buena idea.
Lo rápido
la verdad,
que hiciste esa
José,
venta.
es buenísimo. Pues,
no, bueno. Pues la
para mí
verdad,
es
uno no se
buenísimo.
siente tan bobo cuando otro compra lo mismo que uno compró.
Julia dice, jaja, me había ido y Dani dijo que iba a traer el revolvedor y pensé que era el de matcha. Otro expensive palito. Pero el de matcha creo que vale la pena. 100% Julia. Si no es porque ya me paré, lo hubiera traído. Pero no, mentiras, yo le mandé el video a Julia. Entonces Julia debe saber cómo se ve el de matcha.
Uno abre un cajón
Julia, pero eso
uno
los
abre un
consigue
cajón
uno
de
en
esta
Mercado
cocina y
Libre.
solo caen revolvedores.
Uno en cualquier página de compras por internet lo puede conseguir y no, o sea, hay unos súper caros, pero hay unos que no son caros, Julia.
Pucha vida.
La verdad. A ver. Dice, Jody was saying, this was great today, thanks. Memories, Nicolas and Danny. Oh, I love that, Jody. Memories for you too. I love that you were paying
That's a good throwback, a great way to say goodbye.
Julia dice, sí, Daniel, que vi en Mercado Libre tenía como malos reviews, entonces me dio miedito.
Pues es que es un motor con un palo.
No, mi amor, el del café. El
También.
del matcha. Claro que no. Julia, a ver, dice, pero creo que sí te voy a pedir el link para comprarlo. El mío, a ver, voy a ser 100% honesta. El mío fue un hurto que hice yo de la casa de mis papás, que mis papás sabían, pero Susan, que es la novia de mi hermana, No, la mamá de Susan
No, pero esto
se lo
está...
regaló a mi mamá para el café.
Mi amor, acabas de echar al agua a la señora con el regalo.
Porque a la señora,
N-
no, me estoy echando el agua a mí
Ajá.
y a mí se me había dañado el mío y mi mamá me dijo, o no, yo lo vi en la casa de mi mamá y le dije, mami, por favor. Y me dijo, bueno, cógelo, pero que no sepa tu hermana.
Mm,
Esto fue hace mucho tiempo. No,
ujú,
no hace tanto,
mm.
pero sí.
De
Pero
pronto,
yo sé que mi hermana no está viendo el live stream.
de pronto la
Ni
mamá de
Susan, pero
Susan
de pronto la mamá de Susan está viendo el live stream,
y
¿te
le ha
imaginas?
preguntado a tu mamá el resto de veces, ay,
No,
¿cómo
porque
está el
mi mamá,
revolvedor? Y tu
no,
mamá, no, divino, es increíble, gracias,
no, porque mi mamá
el
lo amó.
mejor regalo que
Lo
me
que
has
pasa es
podido dar,
que, no, porque
gracias.
a mí el mío se me dañó y mi mamá me dijo, no, úsalo y pues si algo me lo repones.
Mm,
Esa es la parte que se me ha olvidado,
mm.
pero sí. Eh, pero no, Julia, ahorita voy a buscar alguno que sea como bueno a buen precio y te mando el link.
No, Julia, no compré nada de eso.
Julia,
Totalmente innecesario.
no, si es necesario. No le pongas
Ni
atención a
Cosette,
Nicolás
por
que
favor.
nunca ha hecho un matcha en su vida.
No.
Por eso entonces, ¿por
Y
qué
si
habla?
hiciera uno, o sea, ¿cuántos años tiene el matcha, mi amor?
Mi amor, sí,
¿Es de
pero
cultura, es de qué cultura, de qué siglo? Discúlpame.
se hace con una cosita que es más cara aún, que es como un whisker de
Un
bambú.
whisk.
Se llama whisker.
No, whisker es un bigotico.
Bueno, whisk de
Ajá.
bambú.
O de pronto tú usas un bigote de gato ahí para mezclar. Sí, yo sé, como el que tenía la señora en Menorca. Ella tenía el
Sí,
tradicional.
por eso, pero eso es más caro y más demorado, porque entonces te toca ponerlo y ahí tiqui, 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 como batiendo huevos. No, el mío es rrrr, y listo.
Mm,
Y listo, listo.
así como lo
Eh,
hacían hace 4 siglos, sí.
Iván dice, yo uso
Con pilas doble
palillos
A.
de los de bambú como herramienta universal para un montón de cosas. Es en definitiva un inexpensive palito.
Sí.
Julia dice, ay Dani, eres mi matcha guru.
No,
Gracias.
no,
Yo lo estoy
haciéndole
haciendo
daño a
con la
tanta
prensa
gente.
de café y es mamón. A mí me gustaría el cosito de bambú, pero no me siento bien gastando tanto en un expensive palito.
Eso es
Julia,
cierto.
es más fácil con este. Es que además,
Julia, no lo compré, por
con
favor.
el otro,
No vale la
yo creo
pena.
que ni siquiera es tanto por, pues o sea, sí, por el precio, pero Julia también es el tiempo. Con el otro es súper demorado.
¿Sabe qué es lo menos demorado, Julia? No tomar matcha.
Iván dice, yo también, yo tengo el de bambú para el matcha y no es grave, pero también uno de motor que es para café. Yo uso el de motor para el
Bueno,
matcha.
o sea, esta charla
Me
está, o
retiro
sea,
lentamente, dijo
súper
Nicolás,
emocionante. Eh,
pero me largo.
sí. So, I think we're done for today. I think we kind of touched base
Ujú.
with the relationships that we wanted to explore in the painting. I'm particularly fond of your nose. I think your nose is my favorite part of the painting.
No, thank you.
So, and the little twirling, like the little
I
bits of
like that
hair.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought they would be kind of cheesy, but I like them now. Um, so it just speaks a little bit. I think if I do more of them, it's like okay, romance covered. Like don't overdo it. But if there's like hints of it, it looks like a nice kind of light summer breeze maybe. So I think that could be nice. Um, as for the painting, yeah, a little. It's difficult to try to push the earthiness of the Zorn color palette and try to
Ujú.
make it look vibrant. But I think we're doing an okay job. It's difficult. It's very, very difficult. So I think, knowing that that's the challenge, I think we're doing okay. So we're going to miss that top part. I think a lot of the green is just going to totally activate those reds. I can bet 100% on that. I don't have to speculate upon that. I know that sort of thing is what's going to happen when you put a bunch of reds and you suddenly introduce like a really nice kind of area of greens. So I'm counting on that happening. Um, and I'm a little scared about this part, but I'm going to try to be brushy about it in the same way that this kind of um, what do you call the fabric that you use to upholster like what do you call this? The fabric, but
In
the
what
upholstery,
language?
maybe upholstery.
In what language?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, polyglotal Daniela.
Mm. No, I have
Uh,
no idea.
yeah, but in the same way, I was trying to do this kind of really um, simple, a little kind of basic, very stroke. Like I think that it was based. The construction is purely based on like little kind of strokes, little brush strokes, like little areas of color. Um, so in the same way that we can do that, we can follow that route and try to model this, and hopefully we'll be able to do that. But that's going to be next session. Now I have to be very honest here. I don't know if I'm going to paint tomorrow, and
No,
the
we're
only
not.
reason
Because
that
it's your birthday.
yeah, yeah,
We're gonna party like rock stars. That means
yeah,
watch the Liverpool match while eating pizza.
yeah,
And just if you want to paint or if you can paint the figure,
yeah,
that would be cool.
yeah.
Playing the little game in the phone that we love. If you want
Okay, that's
ping
something
ping,
you like.
if you want ping ping, I'm up for it. If you want
Why
to,
are you describing all the things that we would do if it was your birthday?
no, I'm just saying things
This
that
is
maybe
so
you
not
like
fair.
too, or if you whatever you want.
It didn't sound like whatever I want.
No,
No, it sounded entirely like it was your birthday.
no, I thought you liked those things too, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, thank you. So I don't know, but the only reason is because Liverpool plays at 2.
No, it's your birthday. That's the
Yeah,
reason.
so I think I would use this I think I can't think of anything cooler than just spending half of my afternoon watching, during my birthday, watching Liverpool play.
Thought you were gonna say with me, but cool.
Watching Liverpool play.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, so
cool.
if we don't see you guys tomorrow, we'll see you guys on Thursday
Yes.
for sure, and we'll see you guys on Friday to make up for the lost day.
And I have to say,
What's that?
I mean, the people in the OPL community
Yeah.
are the best ever.
Yes.
I mean, when you were trying to change the subject because of matcha,
Yeah.
Iván dice, claro como no es Elden Ring. Julia dice, claro como no es Liverpool. Cody was saying goodbye OPL memories. So
oh, very nice.
I love this. I love this
Yeah.
very much.
By the way, I finished Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Bittersweet.
you did.
Yeah,
You did.
bittersweet.
And Cody was saying happy early birthday, Nicolas.
Thank you so much. But bittersweet, I'm a little torn about it. Like I don't know. I realized that I was avoiding it because I didn't want to face this moment where just this very beautiful game just ends.
Like the emptiness of not having Elden Ring?
Yeah, or not thinking that I'm gonna feel the same things that I felt when I would discover like these weird areas or these weird enemies. It's just such a I don't know, it's such a perfect feeling. Like saying, what the hell is that? Like I love that feeling. Just saying what the hell. I just adore that feeling. I don't think I've ever played a game that does that as well. So yeah. So it's bittersweet. Bittersweet. But we'll see. We'll see how we can overcome this very dark moment in my life.
With
No, I don't think there's anything. Yeah, maybe. But
'Cause
Cuphead
we're-
is so frustrating.
no,
Like
but
I'm
it's
gonna
frustrating
exchange something that I love for me wanting to throw the controller like
Oh,
every 3 minutes.
I'm sorry, but you were gelling.
Gelling.
Well, yelling, I'm sorry, while playing Elden Ring a lot.
Sometimes.
you were like, you know what? That's it for me today. So
I mean, that was very mature of
just
me. It
trying
sounds like
to-
something very mature.
that sounds something like you would do. But I was
Yeah.
going to say that you can't like sugarcoat the memories thinking that it was always like
It was
very
always.
peaceful playing
It's
and
amazing, peaceful.
No.
It was like it was heaven-like. I
No.
feel.
So that's what Cuphead is too. So please.
Okay.
Please.
No, we can start our playthrough of the DLC. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. It won't make me as happy, but we can start that. I think that's something we have to do. So
Yeah. Cody Winnicky was saying happy early birthday, Nicolás. Lychee Jelly Slug was saying happy early birthday, Nicolás.
thank you so much.
Julia Tovar dice feliz cumpleaños adelantado, Nico.
Muy querida, muchas
Chapulín
gracias.
Colorado, feliz cumpleaños y no se olviden de la piñata. No hay piñata por ahora.
Solo voy a pensar en las abejas, contar abejas como un paramédico.
No. Sí, con la canción.
Ujú.
Que eso solo pasó en tu cabeza, pero
Y me fascina.
bueno.
Pues me imagino paramédicos en una piñata y me encanta.
No, porque la piñata era el chapulín, oye.
Pero está vivo, nada más pasó. O sea, solo el trauma de no poder estar nunca junto a abejas y que la sobrinita lo proteja. Pero de resto, todo está perfecto.
Mario J was saying, don't forget to get you mom a gift for your birthday.
I don't know if that's customary. Do you always get gifts
Gift
for your mom on your birthday? I mean, I respect that if that's something that you do. That sounds
Yeah.
very nice. I think that that there's no excuse. There shouldn't be an excuse to have to get your mother something. Like,
Mhm.
I think I spoil my mom when I can.
Yes.
Whenever I can, I spoil her. I think we all do. All of us. All 5 of, her sons and daughters, we adore our mom. She's like the thing that ties us together in this universe. And I think all of us know this, and we all just absolutely adore her. And like I said, whenever I can, I spoil her. I would choose spoiling her over the ability to own a home, to be a homeowner, 1,000 out of 1,000 times in this life. So
Yeah.
that's my mother to all of us, not just to me, but I know to my sisters and my brother too. So yeah.
So thank you everyone for joining us.
Yes.
It was a very cool, as
Yeah.
always.
Yeah.
It was cool conversations we had.
Tough with different languages. I
yeah,
know you're
I'm
having a hard
sorry.
time today, Danny. It's just
Um
like Croatian can do that to you for sure.
remember, if
What?
you want to subscribe,
Oh,
you can do it.
yes.
That would be very cool, so you can join us for the next live streams. We have our social media.
Yeah.
It's like
Shoving it down
blinking
everyone's throat.
in the screen.
What's
so
the
you could
clicking,
see it.
Danny? What is the
Because I was
clicking?
like making them appear, disappear, so people could see where they are.
Oh, great. Great thinking.
So there's
Yeah, let's make them disappear so people know where they are.
no, because I was gonna leave them afterwards, but it was like trying to call for
Call
attention.
Okay.
So there's social media and there's our webpage if you want to check it out.
What's that? Danny?
Ourpaintedlives.com.
Oh, look at that. Same as
Please.
our channel?
Same as our channel.
Very forward thinking.
Very forward.
Yeah.
There's no way to get lost.
No.
So yeah, that's it. Thank you everyone for joining us.
Yes.
We'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sure we're gonna have a great birthday tomorrow. Nicolas' birthday.
It doesn't have to be great.
I'm always excited for his birthday.
If it's peaceful, nice, and just people leave me alone, that's great.
That sounds. So yeah, I don't know if you want to say something just to close.
No, we'll see you guys on Thursday, and that's it. Go Reds.
They were being super nice, saying happy birthday.
Oh
to
no,
you.
thank you. I'm always appreciative. Thank you. And I'm always like, if you want to know the moment that I feel most uncomfortable during the year, it's my birthday.
Mhm.
So, that's why I just don't like to really celebrate it. It just feels weird. I don't know.
But you're very grateful with everyone's love and
incredibly grateful.
Yeah.
No.
It's just that it makes you.
I feel
kind of
weird. I feel uncomfortable. I feel very uncomfortable.
Okay. That's okay too. I mean,
yeah, I'm sure there's people like me.
of 1,000.
Yeah.
%.
So I
Not
don't know.
1,000 people. 1,000%.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It's just I always feel weird when like if I've never liked being center of attention of anything, nothing, no, like there wasn't a single moment in my life that I appreciated being the center of attention. I always struggle when I have to, like, if I'm doing a workshop and I'm the center, like people are listening or looking at me. It's always tough for me. It's always tough for me. Uh, and uh, and the thing is, I think that the moment that I got over my birthday in a very weird way was that because it's August 31st and because like college would start pretty much next week in the US, like it's usually either it was like it was never like last week of August for me. It was always like, beginning of September maybe, or maybe August was the first day, but it usually meant like for all those years that people weren't there at school. They had gone for the summer somewhere. So I was always kind of alone for my birthday. So I always felt like, yeah, it's a birthday, but I mean, who cares? Like, so I kind of stopped caring about my birthday. And that feeling just became the feeling that, in my life. So I grew comfortable because I didn't want to be center of attention. And then suddenly, because of life and scheduling and all that weird stuff, like there were no people there. And I was like, great, this is great. This is how I imagined my birthday. So I would probably, I think almost every birthday, I would get like stuff that I would like to eat, which is, most of the time pizza, and I would have like a cool day. I would get myself something for my birthday. I already got wonderful presents from Danny, and there was another gift that I got myself. But I
Which is
told,
weird for me because I always like to have it for your birthday, like to have a present for you
but you
for your
did get
birthday.
me like something awesome. I love that little Yoda thing.
Yeah, and I have the other thing, but you know what the thing is.
Oh, we have like stickers for our World Cup album.
Yeah.
We're gonna start doing our album sticker, our sticker album
But
of the
yeah, but I
FIFA
don't have
World Cup.
like something surprise for you.
I don't need a surprise.
I
You
know.
are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my
I
life.
thought it was
So
Liverpool, as you just
you're the
said.
second best thing that's ever happened to
I
me.
thought it was pizza.
You're top 15 if I really have to sit down and with a
I'm
pen
good.
and paper
I'm good with it.
try to make a list. You would for sure, after like really some hard editing, like top 23.
Mm-hmm.
Like at least top 30.
Okay.
So no, you're amazing. You don't have to give me anything for the rest of your life, and I would still feel very happy and very blessed to have met you. So no, I don't, and plus I don't need anything, to be honest. So yeah. So you know what I want tomorrow?
Pizza?
Yes, but I could do without. So, but I would love if Liverpool played like a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beyond my control, but
Yeah.
it's in God's hands, a God that I don't believe in. But if they, want to, um, maybe start, throwing some miracles my way, with the hopes of getting me back into religion. I mean, I'm not opposed to it if Liverpool starts winning.
Yeah. If God can manifest
Well, you got to win me
towards
over.
the
You got to, yeah, come on.
towards the cheese's crust
You got to win
pizza
me
you'll
over.
be eating.
Yeah. Yeah. God's
So
pizza.
cheese's crust. But yeah.
Yes.
So thank you everyone.
Yes.
And I will see you on Thursday.
For sure. Yes.
Bye everyone.